that, Mad Knox music, 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 Mad
Jerseyvern, the Chief Rocka.
Right here on Built for This Network.
No commercial introduction. No music. It's me and only. Boom, guess who stepped in the room? Yeah, he's the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern. I talk about this team all the time. Ain't no time I don't talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jerry said they had the last 5 years. I'll wait. Tell me how many they had the last 5 years. That's case closed. I don't give a fuck what they doing regular season, in my opinion. You know? I don't know what game people be looking at. I mean, because they always throwing their own bullshit out. Go this, go that. I want to hear that. Look at the damn game. Whatever's going on in the game. Okay, I'm telling you what's going on in the game. Coming to TV live with his recap show.
You're not ready for the number one Chief Rocka Jerseyvern doing his recap show.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
Guess who stepped in the room?
Built for This Network.
This is the number one Chief Rocka Jerseyvern on his recap show. Yeah, I said recap show. Yeah.
Built for This.
Nobody else can do it like me. I'm the man that comes on here, do 3 hours straight, non-stop. I talk about everything. Sports ain't the only thing in life. I talk about life in general.
Guess who stepped in?
Can anybody get like the Chief Rocka? I don't think so. This is Chief Rocka. Can't stop us. You don't drink no Chief Rocka.
Chief Rocka was there. Chief Rocka was there until the end. Chief Rocka gonna tell you how it ended. Yes, sir. So if you know something that I don't know, call up the number 404-618-2119. Call me up and let me know what you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck you making millions or not. He still needs coaching up. He's nothing but a player. You're supposed to be a coach that knows the system and know how you block on different plays. That's the whole thing right there. People think you just get in front of motherfucking block. No, it's not like that. You gotta take angles on motherfuckers. You gotta block a certain way. If a play is called to go off the 9-hole or the 8-hole, you gotta be able to know which way to block the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rocka is back. The number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, the Mac is back on the radio.
It was the program. Chief Rocka's coming on. Tune in. That's the Moms and Pop show. There's a lot of passion, joy, and a little bit of happiness in my show. So if you want to come in with me, come in. This is the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern. Do you like me or you don't?
Built for This Network.
What the Jersey say? What the Jersey say? This is what you hear right here on Built for This Network. What the Jersey say?
Clap your hands up. Oh, and stop your feet now. Huh, in the jungle. Go. Yeah, I see you jungle brother in the jungle. Go. Yeah, cheap vodka. Now stop it. I don't drink no cheap vodka. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. What's going on this morning, man? Yeah, we got a hot and heavy morning this morning, you know. It ain't like the intro said, 3 hours non-stop and all that and shit. No, man, it ain't gonna be 3 hours. I did that because you know you paid for that type of thing with Spreaker right here. You do what you want to do. Now, if I feel like coming on doing a 30-minute show like Jungle, stealing his idea, no, I won't do 30. I do a 20-minute show. It's still his motherfucking idea, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing 10 minutes left. But no, you can do whatever you want. And I just like to say good morning, everybody. It's a lovely, sunny, bright day here in the ATL. To all my background listeners, people that choose to be in the background, not the chat room, you know what I'm saying, or looking at me like on video, you know, hey, the email address is up there, manager@yahoo.com, or you can go for this radio network at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. You know, hit me up throughout the day. Send me a message. You know what I'm saying? If you like the show, let me know. If you don't like the show, still let me know. If you want to come on here, I'll invite you on. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how I feel about the show. I'll invite you on to come on and, you know, express yourself and let me know how you really feel, you know, about me or the show. Or about my comments about things that's going on out here in the world today. But all in all, man, I thank everybody for coming out this morning. The show has been sponsored by, I wasn't going to show the bottle, but I'll show it. Pure like water. If you want some pureness in your life, you get this water. I've been drinking for over 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years. Yo, what you bottle? What y'all been years was it? I lost count, but it's been in that parameter, you know. So get you that spring like water, man. It helps you out. Definitely do. Also, don't drink Coke, drink Pepsi. You got the right one, baby. Pepsi Cola is the #1 soft drink out this built for this network. And also the #1 cheap rock and recap and entertainment show that you're listening to now. And I've been drinking Pepsi for a minute too, ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? People say soda bad for you. Shit, look at me. They look like you tore me down. Leave it alone. Like last night, man, after my Knicks loss, man, I had to get into that bottle deep, man. You know what I'm saying? The grapes from the French Vion, where I make my Hennessy with. You know, I've been drinking Hennessy for over 35 years. Every liquid that I mentioned, I've been drinking for a while. That's the only reason I mentioned because I've been drinking them. You know, from the Hennessy to the Pepsi, which people say is bad. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make me, you know, in that situation of being a bad-looking person or body broke down person from the product. You know, so I'm still kicking. And the water, all I do is just flush out all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got 3 products that I'm hoping one day I get paid for. If I don't, fuck it, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit I like. You know what I'm saying? If I like it, I'm going to drink it. Okay, first and foremost, man, let me introduce the people in the chat room here. You know what I'm saying? I got it right on my screen. I still go to my phone. I'm not used to this yet, man. I'm thinking I'm still with Spreaker. You know, first and foremost, man, we got my man Saint in here from First Gen X. He's up in his house. What's going on, Saint? We got Ceddy Galloway, you know, in that Charlotte, North Carolina area. You know, with his ears on. What's up, Sid? We also got DJ Chuck. What the fuck? Chuck is up in the house. What's going on, Chuck? We got my main man Brew up in this motherfucker. What's going on, Brew? Thank you for coming in here. He's over there on the Twitch side. Everybody else is on YouTube. We got the Jungle. BX, man, straight out of the Bronx. Also a Knicks fan with me, man. We got our Yankees to look forward to next, Jungle. You know, we don't talk about the Knicks, but we did what we had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? We shot the motherfucking world. We got my main man, RC Cameron, on here today. We will be talking about that boxing match that came on. RC's a boxing extraordinaire. He's out of Duluth, Minnesota. Big up to those Minnesota Timberwolves. Big up to you. I see. I'm glad for you and the Gov, Vince Wright, man, because I've been knowing both of y'all for 10 years now. And Minnesota only had about 1 or 2 little runs to try to make it to the championship. But this year looks like it's pretty much there for them. So big ups to you, the Gov, and that's a big treat to be in the finals of the Western Conference, man. Good game last night, man. We got this Poetic Sin. Happy Barnes Day to our Father who's up in heaven, man. Bless your soul. And keep your head up, Poe. Everything gonna be all right. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. That's real. That Poetic Sin is from Home Style Music, Divine Minds. Matter of fact, Poe will be on tonight doing her music show around 9:30. So if you ain't doing nothing, go to Mixcloud and check it out with Home Style Music. Okay. Say you ain't shit. Say, can we jump into the fuckery that is going on in New York? Those giant uniforms is high key trash. Then what the hell happened to the Knicks? It's the fuckery. We're gonna talk about it, man. Give me some time, bro. Give me some time. I know you probably was waiting. You was one of the motherfuckers that be out the grocery store or the store where they got the sale at. You want to be the first motherfucker up in that bitch, man. So you be online waiting and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you was waiting online to get in this here goddamn recap entertainment show this morning. I hear you, son. Ain't no wrong with that. Keep doing you, baby. Yeah. We got my girl, man. We got Built for This Network. First female, only female in here. She goes by the name of Greatlicious, Purplelicious. Miss Lisa Dukes out of Jersey. She'll be back playing music soon, man. Lisa had a little health problems, man. Y'all keep them praying hands out there for Lisa right now so she can get strong and she can come back and be part of this Built for This Network team. I knew she was coming in today. We got Cincinnati Finest. We got Sports and Hills up in here. She's also an Indiana Pacer fan. I forgot how she got her fandom for Indiana, but yeah, we got Sports and Hills up in here today. I hear you, Sports and Hills. Come up here, pump your chest out. Even though I didn't see you last Monday. But anyway, we'll move on. We got Chuck said New York Knicks had a good season in the playoff. Their injuries took a wear and tear on them. True that, man. I hate to use injuries because they're always supposed to be the next man up. But we lost a lot of motherfuckers. We had six key players out. Indiana ain't had nobody out. And for Indiana to pump their chest like that, don't keep pumping that motherfucker. Because remember, you got to come back next year and play. This shit don't end this year. You know what I'm saying? You got to come back. How I feel about your Pacers, of course. I mean, they're a good young team. It's going to be a good series between them and Boston. But ask me if I care who fucking win. I don't give a fuck about neither one of these teams left in the playoff. My team gone. I'm going to watch it. I may pick somebody to cheer for, you know what I'm saying? But, I really don't give a fuck. I'm going to just watch the game because I'm a sports person. I like watching the game and shit, you know what I'm saying? Posted a jump on great screen yesterday, and sorry for the next law. Yeah, we was in the screen yesterday with Poetic Sims, myself, Matt Knox, the co-CEO for this Built for This Network. We had Tony T. Man Sanchez was up in there. The greatest brought his little California ass up in there. I'm gonna fuck with you, the great, because you ain't never been a big troll. Biggest troll ever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is for the basic. They're not getting past the Celtics. I don't know, Sports and Hill. The Celtics is up and down. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put my money on the Celtics. But they up and down. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown may be mad one day about Tatum, and Tatum may just say fuck Jalen Brown, you know what I'm saying? You know, two young players that's both alpha male, and one thing he's better than the other. You know what I'm saying? One getting the money and the other one's getting the money after the season's over. So that's gonna be, you know, as long as y'all stay together and keep that energy like you had in New York, you may be able to pull upset. But don't put all your motherfucking nuts on one goddamn team. Don't say, oh, we was kind of wore out, but we had a hard one with the Knicks. No, don't bust all the nuts on one team. You better say some of that shit for Boston, which I think they will. You know, Hallenberg looked like he's kind of hungry. Plus, he's going to the Olympics after this whole NBA season's over. He's going to the Olympics, so you know, I'm quite sure he's looking forward to that. Definitely that, man. Chuck said, people don't understand that part. Me and Jungle Brother talk about those injuries and Tibbs rotation, Chief. Yeah, I know, man. That's real, man. We got the brother out just talking about those in the house, you know, from out there in South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? It was by the name. The greatest Gudio CEO. I think he's still a big part of X Squad affiliate. So what's up, big Gudio? The Gudio man in the house, man. But I just like to thank everybody for coming in and you know, spending some time this morning, man. You know, a lot of people will be like, I know Chief ain't coming on, you know, but shit, y'all been saying this shit for 10 years after my team lose, man, a big game or something like that, we get knocked out of a situation, I'm on here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't need to hide. What am I hiding for? Because if I'm not on here, I'm going to be in other people's chat rooms. So ain't no need to hide. And I don't like to be in chat rooms discussing this shit, man, because, you know, when you got your own platform, you're able to say a little more than you can in the chat room. But then sometimes you really want to respect people's chat rooms, so I try not to get too vocal in people's chat room. So, you know, I just say what I got to say and say, hey, listen, check me out. Maybe Tuesday evening, me and the Crown Holder on the Jersey Connect show. You know what I'm saying? Which pretty soon, man, we got some big things coming up on the Jersey Connect show. Me and DJ Mukadane got a big adventure coming up pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just about all that, man. You know, so let me see. Oh. Yeah, I got a message. Somebody just sent me a message. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, y'all still like that shit already, man. So, Chief Rocky, you know what? I kind of felt for your team yesterday, right? When make sure I get this shit right. When they was going downtown, you know, like Love Town, you know what I'm saying? They took that body down to Love Town instead of taking that body to Boston. Ain't this some funny ass shit here? But in the meantime, man, all I want to say is, you know, congratulations for your little success. And, you know, as far as, you know, you're not cheering for nobody to play up, man, stop being a crab. Yeah, this shit stop being a crab. I'm going to be a motherfucking crab. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't feel like really actually cheering for nobody, I ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And by the way, man, big up to North Carolina A&T. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me pull it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, there you go, North Carolina A&T, man. This is my main man, Griff. He sent me a shirt and hat, you know, a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? So I try to support it, man. Just, you know, the kids that ask, you know, what's that school at, or what's that school, you know? So they just get up on the HBCUs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely that, man. Yeah, but first and foremost, man, like I was saying, man, big ups to the Knicks. It was grindy. What I feel this is what I feel right now. Everybody will say that's the easy person to blame for a series, but I mean, it all starts with coaching. I mean, what organization, what team, or whatever you ever know didn't start off with the front office, ownership, general manager, and the coach? Their job is to make sure you got all the key players, all the key situations, you know what I'm saying, and game management handled before you get out there for big events like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then for people to say that majority of our fans are celebrities. But you know one thing about it, like I said on the garden party yesterday. Okay, there's a lot of motherfucking celebrities there, but these are celebrities that once was kids that grew up as big fans. What happened was they created millions throughout their life coming up, and now they can sit down on the floor. You know what I'm saying? All these people that come in, they're just not like bougie motherfuckers coming in town saying, "Oh, corporate say, oh, I got some tickets to see the Knicks front row and all this and that." No, it ain't that. These are motherfuckers that's been coming to the game for years. And what I was glad about, all the players from past history. You even got players from the only 2 championships that they won that still living. Clyde Frazier, Bill Brad, who else? Willis Reed still living. You know what I'm saying? You got all these big time players that still living and are part of this Knick rebuild of a franchise. Because you got to look at it. I don't care who get mad when I say this or not, but you got to look at it. We had 2 motherfucking general managers that fucked up our team. One, Isaiah Zeke Thomas, right? He paying motherfuckers that wasn't worth getting paid. He bringing in chemistry that wasn't even worth it. Isaiah wouldn't have played with half the motherfuckers who worked to the team, right? Then you got Phil fucking Jackson coming in this motherfucker, right? And now see, if you want to tell me that you're the best coach in the NBA, right? Well, why you didn't come back to a team you won a championship with, right? And build their team to a championship. You know what I'm saying? Not in the front office. Get your little slim, oversized, broad-shouldered ass, right? And sit on that motherfucking bench and coach a team and help the general manager select the players you want. The players you selected, it's like you was just throwing motherfucking fire into fire into dynamite. You know what I'm saying? You was throwing shit, and then you went and got these fucking coaches, right? And see, this is what I hate. You go get these fucking coaches that you know or even played with you that ain't shit. Kurt Rambis don't know how to coach his way out of paper bag. Derek Fisher was thinking about fucking Barnes' wife all the time instead of coaching the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Who else they had? They had another little motherfucking Gentile up there coaching. I see so many motherfucking merry-go-round and shit going on, but then those 2 general managers, to the point, man, you know, my head, people always say, why don't we talking shit? Because I'm mad. I'm mad because we got motherfuckers fucking up our team. And now that we got Leon Rose, Worldwide, and all that up in the front office, the team is starting to come together. People are now want to come play with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? LeBron fucked us up by not coming, and then he threw a little shade in it. And then people said LeBron didn't go to the Knicks. Why should I go? You know what I'm saying? Bullshit like that. It was players that we could have got. You know what I'm saying? I'm also gonna blame Melo fucking up our team too. Carmelo Anthony could have waited until the end of the season to come to the Knicks, and we would have had to give up those 4 players we gave up in the draft for his ass. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get out of Denver so bad. You know, man, y'all take me now, but if I go into the free agency, I may be somewhere else, you know. Really, Carmelo? If you want to come to the Knicks, why would you say some stupid shit like that? Why you just can't wait, motherfucker? You haven't fucked up here in Denver right now. You know what I'm saying? Wait come to the Knicks after the season. We still got players, and then we may be able to add another player since you're good. No, we lost a lot of players. Carmelo came. Team was a little shitty that first year. But the next year, Mike Woodson, who's coaching the Indiana college, the Indiana Hoosiers, right? He took the Knicks to a playoff, 152 games. I think the reason we really got knocked out because shit J.R. Smith did. He got suspended for 2 games for like bumping somebody real hard and just knocking them down on the ground, foot or head butt. Something he did, man. But he got suspended for 2 games. That threw up the whole chemistry, and we lost those 2 games, and we never recovered, and we got knocked out the playoff. This was against Boston, too. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of history with Boston. That's why I think if we would have made it this time, even with the injury, I think we would have took Boston. I really do, because it's too much anxiety. It's a lot of hate that we have for themselves. So I feel we would beat them. We got my main man, the two-step king, up in the house. I'm sorry I ain't been looking at the chat, man. I've been running, just going crazy over this here fucking loss, man. We got my main man, two-step king, my homie DJ Mookie Dean, which I mentioned that we're gonna be doing a show pretty soon. Y'all gonna like this. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Just keep focused and shit. I hope it's sometime next week. We got to work out some things before we come on. But yeah, for him to be on, man. He built for this network. He's also in the zone and Mookie Dean Grove House, man. Check one of those channels. We got Tiffany Poodle from Portland is also up in the house. What's going on, Tiff? Thank you for coming in, man. That kid Rice, man. I think you need to go talk to him, Tiff. But he fucking up his whole career. He only had 1 season. So you need to go talk to him. I think that Kansas City Chiefs throw it up in there. Let me see who else we got up in here. We got the good fella King Royal up in the house. What's going on, King Royal? Thank you for coming in, my brother. King Royal had a gospel show on yesterday. I caught his show yesterday. He came on at 9, but I caught his show at 11. DJ Mookie Dean came on from 1 to 3. On Sundays, if you don't want to listen to gospel on the radio or go and listen to a service at a church or anything, tune in to King Royal. He has a live gospel, good live gospel show. But then come into DJ Mookie Dean's show at 1 to 3, man, where shit, we're gonna put that spirit in you at the same time. And you exercise on Sunday. Definitely that. But big ups to them 2 brothers right there for what they do on Sundays, man, to keep alive and going. Big ups to everybody. Like I said, we'll be back. We'll definitely be back. We're about to, we got 7 free agents. After 7 free agents, I would only bring back 2. And that's OG and Heitstein. I guess that. Steinstein, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those are not being racist enough. The Jew names sometimes, with all those stains, it's hard to get the first name. But it's all good, though, man. Those 2 are the only ones I would bring back. We got Robinson coming back off an injury, so his ankle shouldn't be that bad. Robinson just got to get the condition. For a young guy like that, man. 7 foot, he's in bad condition. I'm thinking about maybe we should trade Randall, man, due to the point that we played better ball without him. I don't care what people say. If we would have had him, Randall ain't won no playoffs with us. He went to the playoffs with us 2 seasons, and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? He ain't won no playoffs. But I think we found our identity when he left. We found out what type of players we need to build with Jason Brunson. Jalen Brunson. I think it's Jason shit. I'm thinking about Jason Kidd. He did a good job with Dallas, man, getting them to the next round, man, 6 games. But Jalen Brunson, man, we got to find the talent to go with him. Of course, a lot of the guys that was playing on these last couple of
months on that run, they're more coming off the bench type players. They're more energy players coming off the bench. But your second team got to be just as good. And that's what I always preach. But with the Knicks, you never know what you got because Tibbs got some boys on the bench that he don't even play. Jericho Sims, when all the guys were down hurt, he played. He played good. You know, him and Princess of Chelsea, they played good. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Tibbs ran this team into the ground. You know, that's the only thing bad I can say about it. This is this bad coaching. Running them to the ground and not playing your bench players more. See, if I was a coach throughout the season, I've been really saying, can some of these guys on my bench? Because why put dead weight on benches? That's the same thing with football. I say your second string should be just as good as first string. If they're not, when your first string players start getting hurt, you're going to have problems. You know what I'm saying? You definitely going to have problems, you know, but you ain't going to be able to rely on the person you bring in no more after he come in and fuck up. You know? So, management, coaches, you need to build a team, not just you got 2 or 3 stars on your team and everybody else just follow along. No, you got to build a team. See, that's what I'm mad at myself for, is because when I went to school, I went in there as a fit ed. My major was physical education, but career and coaching. I want to be a coach so bad, you know, but I never had the, let me see. I think if I had the father figure, I would have finished my last 2 years of college. I would have never left. You know what I'm saying? He would have made me stay there. If I would have left just to transfer. See, transfer back in my days ain't like it is now. Shit, you could be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm going to the portal. You know what I'm saying? Now, back then, you transfer. If you go somewhere, you had to sit out again. You know, you get a red shirt. You know, who want to do an extra year of college? You know, really. And a lot of these guys today are not really going to college to learn. They may go after they make millions to get their degree, but a lot of them, not all of them, because there's a lot of them as smart as that. They get their degree before they finish. Some of them before they finish really playing, but they get that extra year, that grad year, to play ball. You know, sometimes they may just get that 5th year and take a course or two, you know, just to, you know, a lot of them don't be interested in a grad degree. They may take a course or two just to stay in college to play that 5th year. You know? So, hey man, all in all, we had a good season. You know, I'm proud. I'm just mad because I'm the type of person that's championship in your conference or bust. So to all my Knicks fans, don't get mad at me. I think it was a bust. I think it was a bust. A bust on the players. Players played their heart out. It was a bust on coach. Management. Management should have been in the coach ad. Tell them you need to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing the things you need to do. Chuck said, well, the Knicks, you looking to sign a top free agent? Yes, it's about 2 or 3 want to come there. That's mad with their teams that didn't make it to the playoffs. Jungle Boy said, Randall sitting on the bench wearing a short set. Send him to the Lakers for AD. He'll fit right in. True that. Well, that's what I didn't hear, Jungle. That was a good one. And we got the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Never late. He's always on time, even though the show started about 3 minutes ago. We got the governor of Minnesota, my main man, Vince Wright, the brother that was supposed to call me 3 or 4 days ago, and I ain't get the call yet. What's happening, Vince, man? Congratulations, man. I was talking about you in RC earlier, man. Since I've been knowing y'all for 10 years, your team, it's the 2nd time they made it this far, man. So big ups to them. And hey, man, I just hope all good luck for you, man. Because if any 2 brothers deserve their team making it this far or going farther and win the whole thing, it's you 2 brothers. And if y'all do win, man, just set me up, man. I'll be there for the parade or whatever y'all have. I don't think y'all have parades like we do, man. In New York, we got the Canyon, the Valley, what they say, Canyon of Victory, where you go down this canyon, this long strip of Manhattan, and all the high rises, people throwing confetti, confetti coming out. I don't know if they open windows these days, but confetti be coming from somewhere. That whole strip is full of confetti. I missed that. We'll have one. I'm hoping the way my Yankees playing, we'll have that. Man. You know what I'm saying? You know, definitely that. Yeah, man. Shoot. I'm trying to learn these here little buttons and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that I can keep the shit going. But you know what, man? I feel like this, man, doing this shit this long, man. Now that I come to a new thing, I should be able to. I should have me a motherfucking board out. Already got a sorry ass intern, but I should be able to board out. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, you know. I mean, nobody want to help Chief out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on, like somebody said, you need to get off the training wheel and start doing that shit on your own. But it's all good, you know. Hey, shit. Hey, you got to crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm crawling. You know, not because I can't walk physically. You know, I'm still able to walk physically, but you gotta, you know, you gotta be able, you gotta be able to fucking crawl before you walk, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it right. Definitely that, man. Hey, you know, I see some Vince put in the chat room. Anthony Edwards is the face of the league in 22, at 22. And man, Anthony. Well, I'm gonna call him Ant, but that's what they call him down here. And they don't call him by his old full name. They call him Ant. So Ant, right? Ant-Man showed me a lot, not by the game of playing basketball, by interviews. He knows how to talk and throw slang at it at the same time without really upsetting people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with the thing of picking other players from other team up. You know what I'm saying? He said we should be doing it. You know, he said all this here throughout the season of being chummy with people on the other team. He said that shit gotta stop. How you gonna have competitive games when you slapping your friend on another team on the ass as y'all playing together? You know what I'm saying? You know, how we gonna really have that killer instinct, that fighter's mentality. How we gonna have that shit when we kumbaya? Yo, man, when I come to the city, man, let's go have some dinner. Let's do it. Nah, bitch, I'm concentrating on how to beat your motherfucking ass. We ain't having none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I see you after the motherfucking season. Throughout the season, you ain't got shit to say to me but hi. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk to you. That's how we grew up. I don't know what's going on these days. We ain't never help a motherfucker up. If we walk past a motherfucker on the ground, we'd like kind of kicking with our feet a little bit so it won't be singing, you know what I'm saying? Or brunching. In football, and those motherfuckers had that power and shit. And the power, a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I don't know what's happening now. And it's degraded. If you ever say back in the day, you going back in the day shit, man, you gonna have a fight after the show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I know. And I think it was better then than it is now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to tell me they played harder now than they did back then. It's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? With all this equipment, technology, and things that these players have today that we never had, we were still better athletes. You know why? We did the hard. We was outside running. We was running the beaches. We was running the stairs. You know what I'm saying? We was doing all the shit now that they got machines they be doing it. But shit, you know what? I don't even like the treadmill. I think for one, treadmills fuck the knees up. For two, what did you get now, motherfucker? Why don't you take your ass outside and walk 5 miles? That's harder to walk 5 miles outside than that treadmill because you're in one motherfucking place. doing this shit right here. Motherfuckers got the phone all up in the face, looking at TV and shit like that. You outside, you see nature. You know what I'm saying? You may see a little animal something running across. Somebody pass you, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker ever tell me again that they play harder and they were better athletes than we were, man, I don't want to say it. I'm coming on this motherfucker and shoot this goddamn desktop. Y'all gonna be wondering, where's this show? I shot you. That's what's gonna happen. I shot your motherfucking ass, man. But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. We got my main man up in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who his basketball team is. Because yesterday, when Booker T was having his gospel mix, he said, let's go Knicks. And this one particular person, goes by the name of DJ Tweezy, DJ 12 out of the Bronx Beast. We're going to take the Bronx off the last part of your last name. Because the football team is Minnesota. I don't know who the fuck your basketball team is. You know what I'm saying? But he said, boo. He said, boo to the Knicks. I said, you saying boo to the Knicks? Well, who's your fucking team? The Sasquatch? The underground Sasquatch? That's your team. You know? But, and also big up, man, if y'all notice, big ups to DJ Mukadeen for giving me this New Jersey hat. In the back, it got New Jersey written across. You know what I'm saying? On the side, I think, yeah. Let me look and see. I'll take it off, man. Y'all see Chief Rock. Y'all see you got NJ. Hold up, I got you. NJ with I got to learn how to operate with this camera. Doing thing. NJ with the map of Jersey on it. So, you know, pretty good hat, man. Once again, Mook, blessings and thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Send Chief Rock a little supply. Different colors. So when I go out, you know, but this also matches little gold I got on too. But see, when I go out, I can go get me a t-shirt, some shorts. You know, I do it the Jersey way. Jersey style. You know what they say? Jersey style. Yeah. Hey, we gonna get on that bench. Ben said and Tyson Fury lost his title. Ukrainian as a new world champion. Asked me to say his name, O-E-K Slatka. You know what I'm saying? Leave it up to me. I'm gonna fuck it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Vince. Don't go nowhere, baby. We're gonna talk about that. Jungle said 12 got to apply for a green card, work visa. He's been deported from the BX. I know he's been deported. I deported his ass from any New York sports team when he came out with that bogus shit about Minnesota one time. I said, shit, y'all motherfuckers ain't never won no Super Bowl. The Giants beat you in the playoff like we beat you like a drum several times. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and to go to say about them Giants uniforms, those are uniforms back when they won championships in the 50s. They won 2 championships in the 50s and 1 in the 39. I don't know which one it is. I think it's the 50, you know. I don't think it's 39. I think it's the 50 uniforms, right? But yeah, they some ugly motherfuckers. But you know, I seen Pittsburgh with some ugliest shit the last 2 years when they go back to that throwback shit. I think Pittsburgh was some ugly motherfuckers. You know? You know, that's what they wore back then, Saint. What you want me to say? See, that's the thing, man. This new gen, and that's what you're on your motherfucking thing. That's what you are, this new gen shit, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody want to wear all this here, Versace and polo and all that shit on their uniform. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. We out there to play ball, man. Go out there, motherfucking. Show me you can play before you talk about being all fly dress wise in your uniform. Man, I don't even give a fuck about a uniform. I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? You can wear them ugly motherfuckers all year as long as you win. That's what I'm saying. Win. Reality, they need to go back to the uniform when they had Giants across there on the side. They need to go back to those uniforms. I still got my jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one. I got two jerseys. I got a LT. What they call that? What they call them when they got the patches on? I don't know, man. I just, I don't even really, motherfuckers come up and say, yo, man, I got your team. You want to get it? I go to stores and buy shit. Motherfucker out in the street got them high. You know what I'm saying? I got it. And then I don't buy jerseys no more. I just buy hats. Man. Let me get a t-shirt here and there. I just buy hats, man. You know what I'm saying? Until you win me a motherfucking championship, you know what I'm saying? I can't go buy that shit no more. So I'm gonna keep wearing my old Tiki Barber jersey, which I took his name off the back when he retired, because the media tried to put out there. He says it was disturbing shit. But since then, me and Tiki had a conversation on the radio station back in New York he worked for. So plus he already talked to the fans, and him and Eli patched things up, because what he said, the announcer took it out of, the reporter took it out of hand and brought it back to Eli the way he wanted to. That's how they do, brothers. When we say shit, they bring it out a different way, And that's how that shit goes. Let me see. Okay, before we get into anything else, man, let's talk about that fight since it's hot and heavy in here. Y'all hard to see it. That's right. A couple other people want to hear about the fight, right? RC talk. We chat each other, text each other, Saturday. Talk a little bit about the fight, because I was watching it. He wasn't at the time. And I didn't want to tell him too much of it, because he said he would go back and watch it. But RC think that Tyson Fury clowns a lot in that fight. But what I want to say to you, RC, I'm not going to keep texting, fucking paragraph and shit. And I can tell you on the show. But I think with Tyson Fury, that's his whole game, RC. But you see how he fought Wilder both times, right? He's a clown. I mean, he loved everybody. If he kissed that Ukrainian one more time, I'm going to smack him on his motherfucking head. Every 5 minutes he was kissing this guy, and you got blood all on your face. Whatever happened to AIDS, the safety of AIDS? You got blood all on your face after fight. You kissing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hugging him and all that shit, man. Come on. And then after that, he gonna have dirty say, I think I won the fight. Okay, everybody say that. Well, if you think you won the fight, why you running around hugging this motherfucker? You should be mad. Why you running around hugging this motherfucker like and kissing on him like that was your best brother? Fighters have so much anger and dislike for one another during the training camp period, to the point where they're about ready to kill one another. They get in the ring. But then after the fight, I don't see the brothers doing that too much. Because if the brother loses, he mad as hell. A lot of these here over the water fighters, I'll just put it like that, because there's a bunch of different brand nationality. All these over the water fighters, they love to hug and kiss each other at the fight. We ain't having that shit, because I trained 6 months, and in training camp, I was throwing darts at your picture that was in the gym. I really don't like you. You're trying to take what I got, I'm trying to get what you got. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no kumbaya with me. Y'all may say, damn, Chief, why you want to be so hard? It's not about me being hard. It's about us understanding competition, being a competitor to the next team or the next man. You know what I'm saying? It don't come with you loving them. You can love them after the season, after the fight, after you out the gym and all. After you out the arena and all that, after you healed up and all that. If you want to say, yo, man, you want to go out for dinner or something, just talk about life in general, That's the only time I can talk to you. But leading all up to the fight and all that, right after the fight, not right after the fight, I'll do that with you probably a couple months down later. I said, yo, man, I'll holler at you later, man. Right now, I'm trying to get my mind together, just whoop my ass, just trying to get my mind together, go to the hospital to check out, you know what I'm saying? But they got to go to the hospital to check out concussion and other shit. So I'm just going to get my shit together, you know? And so that's made me, I'll be like, hey, man, I'll talk to you in a couple of months, man. I got your number. I'll holler at you, you know? But yeah, man, it's something, man. And Jungle said the ref needs to be investigated. You motherfucking right. Fury, if he had to push the guy to the side to give Fury an A count, right? And the clock was still running. If Fury was taking his time getting off the rope, and he was doing all this and shit, he was drunker than a motherfucker, man. And that wasn't offering no goddamn Hennessy or no vodka. You know what I'm saying? He was drunk as a motherfucker off them goddamn left books he was getting. So the referee, to me, the referee fucked that up. He dropped the ball, man. Ain't nowhere in hell with seconds count down. You give this man time to survive. Fuck an 8 standing 8 count. I didn't even know they still do that shit. Fuck the standing 8 count. See if this man can finish the job and see if the other man can last the round. But the round was almost over. It was only seconds left in the round. Archie said, my point was, damn, I put it right up here. Don't go into the other. My point was, you can't clown with certain fighters. Uchke made him pay when he did clown. He did clown. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I understand what you said, Archie. I've never misconstrued what you said because you know you talk that type of talk on this fight thing. You know, yeah, he's a big clown. He's a big boy, the teddy bear type. You know what I'm saying? You know that women love to have because he's so bubbly and googly. You know what I'm saying? But you can't bring that shit in the ring. That's what I'm just talking about. You can't bring that type of shit in the ring, man. You come in the ring. Sugar Ray, you could never say he was clowning. Sugar Ray was just showboating. At the same time, he's showboating. He hit you. He throwing shit at you. He's shuffling the alley shuffle. You know what I'm saying? He winding up like Ali. Everything about Sugar Ray was, he was thinking that, not thinking, but he just, Ali was his idol. And he had Ali management, you know, his training. So, you know, he just looked at a lot of Ali films, and you know, there was times where you do shit like that. Tyson Fury tried to do that shit for round one, if he can, all the way throughout the fight. But old boy wouldn't let, like you said, RC, old boy wouldn't let them do that shit. He wouldn't let them do that shit. Ground holder, listen to this. I tried boxing in my church league. I got knocked through the road. And that's the Jungle Brother. Jungle Brother didn't play basketball in his church league. Now he's playing oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. I got you, Jungle. Vince Wright said, just the shit and giggling. I want to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. That fight isn't going 8 rounds. I think Joshua is garbage now, Vince. You know what I'm saying? I think he's garbage. Archie, what you feel about it? I think Joshua was garbage. But it said, Archie said, but it's sad because these heavyweights of today are nowhere near as good as some of the greats of the past. Yeah, back in the days, boxing, and I hate to use that word, but I'm fucking great. Back in the days, and I don't hate using it. I love using it because I'm setting points. I don't give a fuck what they're doing now or what's the times like that. But back in the day, the heavyweight division was the best. The heavyweight division had some of the best boxers in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it always stayed competitive, the heavyweight division. You know, you know, as far as boxing today, man, because I talked to a homeboy about boxing yesterday before the game, right? And we talked about the heavyweight division because he said, I don't even follow boxing no more. Because I don't even know who to follow, man. I don't even know the boxing. I told him, for one, they don't advertise like they used to. For two, ain't no heavyweights out there for the boxing. I don't know what the fuck they do. I mean, shit, what is the heavyweights doing? What the big guys doing these days? You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing football. But if you box most of you ain't playing football. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a couple boxers trying to play football. I don't think they was ever successful. Yeah. But all in all, man, to me, boxing is not the same. We probably won't get, because people want, they take years off. You know, like this fight just passed. Tyson Fury said he want to fight in September. That's how you should do that shit. You lost your crown. You know, I'm sorry, but that was sending a message out. You lost your crown. You want it back quick. You want to see if this motherfucker the real deal, or if you just had an off night. You want to go back at it. These other weights, like these lighter weights and shit like that, man, take these motherfuckers fucking months and years to fight. Not months. I'm talking about. Take that back. It takes them a year or two to have another fight. And the only way some of them fight is because the WBC, WBA, or the WBO, or either whatever the other belt is, they have 4 different belts. What they would do is tell you, hey, you got to fight. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of contenders, and I'm going to give you the name of the contenders. You got to fight them. You know? This right there, I know these guys, boy, they're great. That's a fight. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. And who is Terrell Crawford going to fight? I think he got a fight set up with somebody. But see, I was telling my homeboy, to get back on that story with him, that he need to look at people like Terrell Crawford, right? Tank Davis. I said, we got a homeboy in Newark. Where you at? Shador Stevenson. What's that? Shador, something like that. Stevenson. You know. I said, you need to look at them lower weights, but you have to Google them, bro, because boxing don't advertise. You know. DJ 12 said Sugar wasn't clown. A lot of what he did was to get that other guy. No, I never said he was a clown. See, Queasy, me and you, Holmes, we are namesake. We both have the same government name as Vernon, right? Now you should know better. I didn't say Sugar was clown. I said people thought Sugar was clown, but Sugar, that was one of his main routines because he said Ali used to do it. Ali wasn't clowning. And then see, go back to Ali. Ali was the type of person, even after the fight, Ali ain't got shit to do with you. You know what I'm saying? He go get with his Muslim brothers, have a good time. But no, Ali, fuck the brother. Ali had so many different motherfucking wives, but you can have several wives back then. Them days, they probably still do. And I know a Muslim brother said his main wife picks out his other wife. I was like, man, that's probably some good shit there. You gonna pick out who you gonna be the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pick out. And see, I asked him, well, do she pick some out there look better than her? Or quality's probably better, making more money or something like that? He said, no, she know my type. She go by what type of. If they got all that other accent, then it's cool. But she know what type of woman I like. I said, that's the deep shit, bro. We had to talk about that one day, but I never did. Tweezy said, look how he frustrated Duran. Yeah, Tweezy, you want to come on the show and host it with me? Because you can do that. I'll send you the link, man. DJ Chuck said, Vince, why I keep putting it up here? Look at over here. I got to get out of that. Vince, he might fight Canelo next. Crawford, Canelo don't want none of Bud. You don't want none of Bud Crawford. Oh, hell. DJ 12, too many fights going to pay-per-view and they just not worth the money. Put them back on ABC, NBC, or CBS. Yeah, yeah. Either that or ESPN. ESPN can have some fights on there. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. Tweezy hot today, man. I hear you, baby. It says, then when there's some real buzz set up, a good fight, not this garbage they're putting out here. If it's a good fight coming on, and I think all these fights that fighters fight for belts are supposed to be good fights. You know, that's the only ones I really want to see, the ones fighting for the belt. Because you just fight the motherfucker just to get up in position. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch that, wait for the main event. But just if you came on ESPN, and Fox used to do boxing too. But if you come on any other channel besides pay-per-view, right? See, I get that free pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. I get that free pay-per-view. So I don't worry about paying. So I'm gonna watch them all. But if you you know, fighting for something, then I'll get to check you out then. But they're gonna show your venture coming up. They're gonna show all the fights you had that was good. Knock them off, beat them. So all in all, I'm gonna know a little bit about you if you fight. She said Tyson Fury apparently made 145 million for that fight. Oscar made 50 million. Damn. Well, you know what? I'm sitting here talking about, goddamn, he only made 50 million. Shit, if I made 5 of that 50 he made, I'll be a happy motherfucker. You would see me in the ring every day. If I made 5 million of that 50 million he made, I would never be in the ring again. You know what I'm saying? But see, we say that, but you know what kills us? When we get the money, we're buying shit that we would have bought if we didn't have it. Shit sometimes could be not necessary for you to buy. Because if you did without it more time, then why? You have to get it now because you got $5 million. You know what I'm saying? The main thing I'm gonna get me, and I don't need no big house. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't gonna be a lot of motherfuckers up in my house. My house is for me to come relax, kick back, watch all the TVs I got around the wall. You know what I'm saying? Have me a nice little bar, you know, freezer, refrigerator, you know, go in there anytime, get me something. And I'm not gonna be cooking all that heavy, hard shit. I'll be cooking, you know, some meat and whatever I want to eat with that meat. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. I can buy that house, buy the whole property, the household property, pay the tax dog for at least 5 years. So I got a house, taxes paid for 5 years, right? If they go up, you know they're gonna send you a little, you know, bill saying you owe about $100 more in tax, something like that. You know, I'd rather have that than, you know, have to pay the taxes every year if you take care of it. And 2 vehicles, a truck and a nice ride car. So, you know, I want to put my little women. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all I need. You know, these jokers like that 50 million. If I got that 50 million, yeah, I've been doing a lot of crazy wild shit. You know, because it's 50 million. But if I had 5 million, I know that 5 million ain't gonna last forever. So you gotta let it work with what you get. You know, so that's what I would say. That's what I do. Let me see. I would, but I'm cheap. I'm at work. Are you at work? Oh, you talking to somebody? Okay. I wasn't disagreeing with the chief. I heard that you said I agree with the Ali referring to. Oh yeah, definitely that. But anyway, man, we did some boxing. I'm glad to get that, get that in because, like I said, she loved boxing, man. I used to love it like that, box. Matter of fact, uh, say yes or no if you know this boxer right here, RC. Jimmy Dupree, right? Jimmy Dupree was a middleweight or welterweight back in his days. Right? I was a kid. He had a boxing school in Jersey City. My mother sent me there because I was the only child. I was about what? I was about 5, 6 years old when she sent me there. She wanted me to learn how to fight, so I would have to be running home. You know what I'm saying? Or always running to try to get my cousins or something. So she had me go there. I went there for like 3 years. About I think 8 years old was when I stopped. But I had learned a lot within that time. The only reason I stopped because I was playing other sports, So I didn't have time for it no more. But we got a special guest in there, man. Me and him shares all the sports team in all sports, man. The Knicks, the Yankees, the Giants, the Rangers, and hockey. Matter of fact, the Rangers are on that Stanley Cup run. They're about to play the championship of the Eastern Conference to go to the Stanley Cup. So big ups to the Rangers. I'm still cheering with the Rangers. I do still watch hockey. That's right. Where your hockey team at, baby? But that's all right, man. You got a basketball team in the championship round. So we got my main man out the BX, man. Live down there in Charlotte, North Carolina. We got the Jungle brother in the house. What's going on, Jungle? What's up with you this morning?
Microphone check. Microphone check. How I sound, Chief?
You sounding good, bro. You sounding
Cool,
good.
cool. I'm
Yeah.
good, man. I'm good, man. Thanks for coming on today, man. Listen there,
Right.
enjoying your show for an hour.
Right. Definitely, man. Ain't no problem with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you heard everything I was talking about, man. Would you agree or disagree on? Because I'm that type of person that wants you to let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I agree about Tiz wore the team down. We look at all the injuries, the hand,
Right.
the hamstring. That's blown tires. You know what I'm saying? That's wear and tear
Right.
injuries. It
Right.
wasn't no knee, wasn't no Achilles. You know what I'm saying? It's wear and tear, broken down. It been
Right.
like Burke. Burke came in on this series averaging 15, 16 points a game off the bench. Tiz
Right.
didn't play that man for 2 months. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How many times have we seen Jalen Brunson hobbled during the game? You know what I'm saying? Burst could have
Right.
came in there many times, and gave him minutes. How many times did he play Mitchell Robinson when he was hurt? Achua could have came in there and gave us some minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Achua showed the skills. He is stretch
Uh-huh.
for. He could hit that butter jumper 15 feet, 15 to 18 feet. You know what I'm saying? And then he got some inside moves. All he needed is playing time and confidence. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
Right.
two pieces right there we could have used to help our team and have them strong by
Right.
playoff run. You look at all the teams I'm playing now. How many of them hobbled? None. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that core players look like they fresh. You know what I'm
None.
saying?
None of them. None of them at all, bro.
As
And,
far
and
as
that,
Tyson Fury, go ahead.
uh-huh. No, go ahead. No, I was agreeing with
As far as
you.
Tyson Fury, man, I ain't never like that clown. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never respected him. And you
Yeah.
know what
Right.
I'm saying? And Chief, what's peeling on your back on his ref? When you see a fighter got another fighter up against the ropes, beating them down, and the other fighter who's getting that work is not responding, what is that, Chief? That's a TKO, ain't it?
Yeah.
You come
Yeah.
in there and you stop the fight. I ain't never seen no referee come in there when the boxer's not responding. You come in there, push the fighter to the other side of the ring, and then get the man
Right.
a count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If
Right.
that was the case, there'll never be a TKO.
You know?
I
That's
mean, I ain't no boxing expert, T. You know what I'm saying? I did and dab in boxing. You know what I'm saying? My church league got knocked through the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But other than that, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
I hear you, man. So what? How old was you doing the boxing in your church?
Hey, now, come on now, Chief. Yeah,
I
you come
just,
on
I,
now, Chief.
I just, I just
You sound like crown holder. You sound like
no,
crown holder. We're not going there, Chief.
no. Well, I told how old I was when I was hooked up that boxer, boxing school for a couple of years. I just wanted to know. I was interested.
Or I was the same age. I was the same age as Larry Holmes when he fought Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay.
I had my
So,
shorts all. I had the short all the way up to my nipple. No, I should say. I should say that. That didn't sound good. That didn't
yeah.
sound good.
Well. To Diddy, it did. Diddy like to flex.
I shouldn't say that, man. AAT. You know, I don't want to make this thing about me. You know what I'm saying? We'll move on, man.
Oh shit! But no, man. You got excellent points about how Tibbs, just ran down. He ran the team because I'm watching the game just about throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Remember I just said earlier. I said throughout the season you got to try other players on your team to see if they can withstand the pressure of the game, the speed of the game. And it can run within your defense and offense system. You gotta learn that shit before you get to this situation. And he didn't do that. He just kept running them out. And like when Julius Randle got hurt, it was 6 minutes and some change left in the Miami Heat game. We trying to keep that 4 spot and probably move up. So he didn't take Randle out the game, and Randle hurt his shoulder. So that's when either Bam or Jimmy came. He did a pump fake. They came over, and that's how he fucked his shoulder. But he should have been out the game. You mean to tell me you couldn't bring Jericho Sims and a true one at the time for Randall? You know what I'm saying? That's why Obi Toppin got it in. He just got tired. He just cussed him out and told management that he ain't gonna be able to work with Tibbs. That's why he know, because he couldn't play behind Randall when he had more energy than Randall in the game. They was playing 12 minutes. So that's like something. Yeah. RC said, let me see what RC said. He said Leonard versus Hearns first round. No, Leonard versus Hearns first fight, round 13. So this happened. Then late in the round, Hearns didn't go down, but he fell into the ropes, and they considered it a knockdown. Wow. See how things change? You see how that shit changed, yo?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. That's crazy as hell,
RC, he the biggest Sugar Ray Leonard fan out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think RC the president of the Sugar Ray Leonard fan club.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, before I was a duly elected judge, me and RC went back and forth about Leonard and the Hagler fight. You know what I'm saying? But that's water under the bridge. I'm not going to indict RC now that I got subpoena powers. I'm not going to do that.
Right. Oh, okay. You gonna put
I'm
him
not
up
going
on
to grandfather that. It'd be
Yeah.
like double jeopardy. Me indicting RC over, it'd be like double jeopardy. We would have been through that.
Hey, we got Mr. Tiger Park himself, producer of many other shows. We got Big Mo up in the house. What's going on, Big Mo?
Speaking of Big Mo got breached. I got breached a contract case against Big Mo. Me and Big Mo supposed to do a two-part show. We only did one show. And then after I did that one show with Big Mo, we was going over Trey Lance versus Brock Purdy situation. We did one show about that. And we were supposed to do a part 2. Next thing I know, Big Mo blocked my phone. I can't get in contact with him no more, man. We supposed to do a part 2 on that. I don't think he like how You know how you go one on one and you go take for take. I don't think Big
Yeah.
Mo liked the results of that.
Oh, hey, Big Mo said, what happened to the Knicks? Well, Big Mo said, you was watching just like, I put it even better than that, Big Mo. What happened to them damn Lakers? I'll wait.
See, it seems like all the little ants and flies that coming out of woodwork. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pacer fans, you know what I'm saying? Laker
Yeah,
fans, they all posted
yeah.
up today.
They posted it up today, man. I'm surprised ain't no Boston fans come in and say, "Oh, y'all really wanted us?" You know? Yeah, man. Uh-oh, check this out. Check this out here. Y'all just like them Cowboys. What? We ain't nowhere near that shit. Y'all hear this shit?
I mean, I'm trying to figure where Big Mo came from. He must be on work release or something. I don't know. Cause he coming with all this rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? It might be funny how day after the Knicks get upset by the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? He come in here
Right.
whoop.
Oh man, I love this boy. Monday mornings can't be no better, man. You get everybody to come out to fuck with us. But that's good. I like it. You know why? Because if I couldn't stand the heat, I would never be in the kitchen. I mean, I'd be a phony motherfucker because I can't eat. But you know, there's always heat in the kitchen when you're cooking. You know, so I can stand the heat. Y'all keep bringing it on. Yeah, but see, Big Mo got who Big Mo team? Big Mo is a 49 fans in football, a Laker fan in basketball. I don't know if he got a baseball team, but they don't have no professional teams in South Carolina. So I don't know who he cheered for outside of South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? They got the mud goats in South Carolina. Do you cheer for them bitches? Oh shit, yeah. But it's all good. Post that jungle, all that hate you were saying about the Lakers, you out here fishing with us. Oh shit.
First of all, we'll peel that onion back, Chief. We got time, Chief. We'll peel that onion back on what you said.
We got time.
First of all, I wasn't hating on your Lakers. I don't do that. I'm a New York Knicks fan. We don't hate on other people's teams. Second of all I said was, hey, LeBron is not the GM. Put the emphasis on Rob Pelinka. He making $5 million a year. Every time something go wrong, they put all this on media circulation out about LeBron running the team. LeBron did this. LeBron traded so on and so for Westbrook. Blah 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 blah. Rob Pelinka is the general manager. Let him earn his money. Okay? Let him earn his money. He put the team together. You know what I'm saying? He traded Julius Randle. He traded your boy, the point guard from Ohio State. What's his name?
Angelo.
D'Angelo. He traded D'Angelo. Then traded back for him. What we doing here? You know what I'm saying? You bring Russell, you bring Westbrook, you bring Beverly in here. Then you get rid of them. Why? Then you have all coach to choose from. You bring in Darvin Ham. You know what I'm saying? Darvin Ham type of coach you put on a Washington Wizards squad. You know what I'm saying? Team that is rebuilding. You get in there and get his feet wet. You don't put him on a team there with a 39-year-old superstar who's on the clock. You don't give him no Darvin Ham as no coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at all those decisions. You know what I'm saying? Jenny Buss, Rob Pelinka, they need to be on the hot seat. But when you look at these social media channels, all you see is LeBron. All you see is LeBron. That's all I'm saying, Poe. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, shit. But you know, I'm just looking at Big Mo. Big Mo said he's a 49er, Laker, and Yankee fan. Ooh, boy, how we chasing championships?
49. He said, what did he say? He was 49ers,
the Lakers, and a Yankee fan.
That's not adding up. You know what I'm saying? That's not adding up, Big Mo. But hey, you know what I'm saying? When I do my next Judge Jungle show, and I put down what is entitled to automatic indictment, I'm gonna put that on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't call it the Vince Wright, Tony Sanchez rule. You know what I'm saying? your teams gotta be geographically, you know what I'm saying, have some geographically in common. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know, you can't root for the Cubs, the Twins,
Uh-huh.
and the White Sox. You can't pick both. You can't pick
Yeah,
for both Chicago teams. Like most New Yorkers, we don't like Yankees and Mets. We like either
right,
or.
right,
You'll never see
right,
no hockey fans saying, "Oh, I like the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers." No, we don't do that. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
Your team's gotta have your team gotta be geographically in common with each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, Big Mom, I'm glad you're here today, so I can indict you on that.
Okay, so he's up on charge. So he would have to be at the next Judge Jungle show.
Well, I had a board meeting and they gave me a hard time about indicting folks without, let them know that what they're doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So at first, I got put it on display that you're doing something wrong, and then when they do it again, they can't
Right,
claim ignorance of the law. You know what I'm saying? They can't
right,
get out on no little technicality.
right, right. Hey man, we got out of Jersey, another Jersey finest, man. The theory, the culture superstar. We got Chiz Roundtree up in the house. What's going on, Chiz?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned Cheers, man. So number one,
Uh-oh.
I think Cheers. If I was Cheers agent, you know what I'm saying, I'll be protesting because Mad Knox, he dominated all the conversation. You know what I'm saying? He asked
Right.
Cheers a question. Cheers had to say 2 or 3 words, and then Crown Holder dominate the rest. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
Cheers need to have equal speak like Crown Holder. They got a great show, but if I'm going to nitpick, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to nitpick and try to find something wrong with the show. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Crown Holder need to let Cheers speak a little more. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Oh. So
I'm just nitpicking.
so we be hogging the mic now. That's what it is.
Say what?
He be hogging the mic. That's what you saying.
That's a harsh word, Chief. That's libel right there. He can sue
I
me.
mean, Chief Rocket
He can
just say,
sue me for that.
well, no, Chief Rocket just say what comes to his mind when I hear his statement, And I figure, a lot of people say sometimes people be hogging mics and shit. So I just, but I don't get to hear the show, but I'm driving and I got my Apple GPS on, so I can't hear the show. But I'm gonna go back and listen to that last one because the way you talking right now, it seems like my partner Jersey Connect is hogging the theory, the culture, Mike from
Nah,
Mr. Roundtree.
I wouldn't say that, but I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of sponsorship deal I don't know what kind of sponsorship deal they got. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
don't know how
right,
they
right.
divvy the dividends, but Crown Holder sitting there with an $85 haircut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying?
uh,
He in his
yeah.
office, with a sitting in the executive chair, you know what I'm saying? He got corner office view, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
Cheers at the house chilling. I don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, to all my background listeners, and new people to the show, the name of the show is the #1 Chief Rock of Jerseyvern recap and entertainment show. And where I get the name of the show from is I never said this before, John, to my people, and I felt, because I go over things I do on shows. I listen to some shows, right? I never go back and tell the audience that's in the background, what it's all about. Who come. Well, #1 Chief Rocker, I put #1 in front of Chief Rocker because it was the guy in New York, a disc jockey on the radio named Frankie Crocker, the Chief Rocker, right? Also, the Laws of the Underground has a song called Lord Chief Rocker. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put #1 in front of Chief Rocker. Jerseyvern is, I'm from Jersey. My name is Vernon, so cut it short to Burn, right? Master Blaster, because when you come on here with bullshit, you don't get blast. That's all. And I feel like a Master Blaster, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And the recap entertainment, I recap the weekend from Friday evening up until Monday morning when I come on. I recap entertainment, sports, and news. All right. I try not to dominate one part of the show, but sometimes if the conversation gets to that point on that subject, say like sports, we may end up doing more sports. But I try to get the entertainment and the news part in so that, just like me and Jungle right now talking about how the crown holder is doing Chizzo. I don't know about it. This is new to me. So crown holder, don't come barking at me. I'll just add to the situation if it's true. So all I'm saying is he hogging the mic? If he ain't hogging the mic, then he ain't got no work. You know what I'm saying? I'll go back and listen to the show. Because they are my family. This is an in-house family thing. But since you brought it up, I just want to ask that question because I'm not one to talk about it behind the scenes. I want everybody to know that the crown holder is equal when it comes to this mic thing. But we do a Jersey Connect show on Tuesday nights. You know what I'm saying? We both can get long-winded, but we share the mic. Do Chiz hesitate on saying things or what? Or you don't get a chance? Jump.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move up from saying crown holder hold the mic.
No.
I didn't say he hold the mic. I don't want to get sued.
All right, we're gonna move on. Chiz, take care of that business, all right? We're gonna move on, man. I want to move on to Major League Baseball right quick, man. Because we're gonna hit before we get off the show, we're gonna do a fast trip of everything that we talked about. But I want to get on Major League Baseball right now. Right now, our Yankees is the second best team in baseball, right? By probably a half a game of percentage. We are 33 and 15. I think it's a game behind. We're 33 and 15. With our number one pitcher going down, Garrett Cole, in spring training, he should be coming back soon. He's been pitching lately, so he should be coming back soon. With the other pitchers in the pitcher staff that people said, well, Rodon is a guy we picked up from the San Francisco Giants, who is supposed to be. He played in the World Series, so he's supposed to be like really a stopper, shut down pitcher. But last year, he got hurt in spring training, and then he had a fucked up season. He had probably 1 or 2 big games, but he bombed everything else. So this year he came in the camp, lost a little weight, feeling good. He's pitching good. That's the Cortez. He was a great, outstanding newcomer. He's been in the system, but as far as starting on a big team, he got his opportunity 2 years ago, had a great season. Last year, he got hurt. He had like over 500 season before he got hurt. But when he got hurt, that was it for his season. He's back this year. He's pitching good ball. We picked up Marcus Stroman. He's a New Yorker from Long Island. He played with the Mets one time. He played with Shuttle Team, Milwaukee. He played a couple teams. We picked him up from the Cubs, right? The Cubs traded to him. He's a good-ass young pitcher. He's pitching good. Our bullpen is pitching good. Juan Soto, who we hope to sign at the end of the season, but word was out the other day that Hal Steinbrenner, the owner of the Yankees, George Steinbrenner's youngest son that's still living, the other one died, Hank, is saying to his agent, who was Boris is the hardest agent in baseball. He said to Boris that, hey, I'm ready to negotiate in season if y'all done. Soto is loving the Yankees so much because you got people across town from us, the Mets, got the richest owner in baseball, think he can buy every player out there. That shit didn't work for him last year. He bought 2 expensive ass pitchers, ended up trading pitchers before the season was over. So everybody in New York think that the Mets don't have him because nobody can outbid King Cohen. That's what they call this motherfucker. His name is Steve Cohen. So By them saying that, Jungle, that means this man is feeling good because he said, yeah, we can negotiate in season. This man is feeling good. He loved Aaron Judge playing next door. The Google, the other outfielder, the outfielder is so bond. When our young superstar come back, Domingo come back, because he had Tommy John surgery and he had got taken out the lineup last year. He was a rookie last year, knocking the cover off the ball. They thinking about him playing center field. But if he come back, he may have to fight to get back on that field. He may be a bench player because, you know why I say that, John? Because Stanton is hit. So if you take one of them outfielders out the outfield and put Domingo in center and say you put Judge in left because Soto's in right. Or even put Judge in right and have Soto DH because Soto like to play the field. You got a problem, but that's a good problem to have. It's never too many good players to have on your team because it's always going to come to a situation you need, So right now, the Yankees are on top of their game. I'm about to start cheering for them real hard. Start watching. I've been watching the games, but I ain't been watching them like I've been because the Knicks been on. I'm getting ready to start watching them tough. And I feel that we'll be in the World Series, man. Against those old crooked ass Dodgers, probably, with the Braves looking like shit right now. What you think?
Hey, before I give it to you, Dodgers and Braves, let me hit on what you said about Soto and his agent Boris.
Right.
The Yankee Stadium is tailor-made for Soto. You know what I'm saying? We got that short porch in right field. He a lefty. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And number two, he got Aaron Judge hitting behind him. You know what I'm saying? So all Soto gonna see is fastballs majority. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't they don't want to put him on base, and so the pitcher got pitching the stretch against Aaron Judge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The key to the Yankees, man, they got a formidable lineup, man. And if we get base runners on, and it forces the pitchers to pitch from the stretch, I mean, we're gonna clobber them, man. We got a tailor-made lineup when runners is on position. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As for the man Steve Conan, do not go face City Field. You know what I'm saying? City Field, how many home run leaders, bat average leaders, how many in City Field? Now I could be wrong, but that's not a hitter friendly park.
No. Matter of fact, they moved the fences in a little bit, but that's still.
Right, it's a pitcher's ballpark, man. It's like out there in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? As far as seeing those Dodgers, I would love for the Yankees to play the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Chief, me, you, Crown Holder, Mook, we got some payback for those Dodger fans. You know what I'm saying? They're real greasy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that payback. You know what I mean? We got to get that payback on those Dodgers fans. And for the Braves, Braves up and down, man. I want a few parlays with them, man.
Yeah.
They're up and down, but it's the curse. It's the Cobb County curse on them Braves.
It could be. But they won a championship.
My boy KB 50. It's a Cobb County curse on them Braves.
But they won a championship out there. So
I know, man. I know. I thought about that too. You know what I'm saying? But it's still in effect, though. You know what I'm saying? It's still in effect. You know what I'm saying? They won, but they lost their soul with the city of Atlanta.
Right.
They sold their soul.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. They damn sure did, man. And, that's why I say for Atlanta to want to be up and coming, they want to be the top dog. They want to be, because they try to build it up like New York. If you look downtown, midtown, they try to build it up like New York. Man. You know what I'm saying? They got all, man, they building every fucking day, man. New high rise. They got so many high rises since I've been down here, man. They done put up about 50 high rises since I've been down here. You know,
Atlanta's so ridiculous, man. Atlanta they need a bypass for the bypass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 285 is a parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot. No, not just 285, 85, 75 too. You know?
400 getting that way too, man. 400 getting that way too.
Yeah, because they still they should be in the final pages of that 400. Right? How they doing that like a spaghetti connect? They doing it in up there in Alpharetta, 285. So it should be better, but now you know why this shit gonna stay parking lot? If you want to be big like a city like New York, Chicago, these other places, in LA, you got to get a better transit system. You got to run them trains up there. You got to run them trains up 85, 75. You know what I'm saying? Or down 75, 85. You got to run the train. If you don't run them trains, it's going to stay like this because people are coming every day. They did another census the other day of how many people that came here within the last 6 months. Man. It was like 7 million people that came here in the last 6 months. 7 million people. Where the fuck? Why do you think people are getting homeless? Because the people that's coming down don't mind paying the prices that, because they paying deeper prices where they coming from. They don't mind paying the prices that people boost the rent and housing up to. The people that was already living in established apartment houses, a lot of them was living outside the streets. You know, so yeah, man, this situation is just getting bad. All in all, man, I'm just happy to have you for my head. So it was the time I almost did. So, you know, hey, you gotta fit in. You gotta be in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? That's really. Yeah, to all my people out there, man, we'll keep it lit if you keep it locked. You know what I'm saying? We got more to come. Probably get out of here in another hour, probably about 12:35. Because I got a guy that's at the beat right now. He want to come on and talk about yesterday, the game. So I'm trying to wait to see what happened with him. If he don't come, we'll get off my regular time shit, man. Because you know, I got things to do. You know, a lot of people be like, "Chief Rocka, why you ain't working on Monday?" You know, which ain't really nobody's motherfucking business but mine. But I put it out there. Open book puts it out there. Well, on Mondays I take off to do this show because I want to be dedicated to the people. I don't want Judge Jumbo always talking about you're gonna put me up for charge for not doing the show. And then for 2, I like to take care of business on Monday. Well, from Tuesday to Friday, I'm grinding. See, that's one thing about me. I don't like to go to a job for one like these young people today. I don't like to do a job. That's the one, right? I like to go out there and make sure I get what I want that day. If I don't get it, it's because time caught me in traffic. You know, but I usually like to get my money Monday through Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? So the last couple of Saturdays, I ended up doing some work. Because if the work's so easy and you can make dollars like that, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, you know, with Saturday and Sundays make Michelob, and I gotta stop that shit. But I should be home, you know, getting ready to drink me a couple of goddamn Michelob, and, you know, whatever else I do. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to be home and doing that shit. I'm gonna try to get like Jumbo. Jumbo got it made, man. He like a special ed. I got it made. You know, he back sitting in the shade drinking lemonade. You know what I'm saying? On his habit.
You must be talking about another jump. You know what I'm saying? You must be talking about another jump because I definitely ain't sitting back and say sipping lemonade. As far as your lift driving, Chief, you don't be worrying about people assaulting you. Cause I know the one dude who's driving. I ain't gonna say where. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying somewhere out west. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got snatched out of his vehicle. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple of women snatched him out of the vehicle and stole a ride. Good thing he was rent, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I ain't say friend of mine, but I want to say out west.
What part of the continent he live?
I don't want to get all that, you know. I don't want to get sued. Well, he got snatched out of the vehicle. You know, that's why he ain't doing lift no more.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I'm glad you brought that up because I told a story. I think it was Ben Crown who came on Tuesday night. I told a story about a Lyft driver, 35-year-old guy. He was trying to be a professional wrestler. You know, like they showed some highlights of him. You know, doing the shit they do on the wrestler, right? He picked up a guy. I thought he picked up a guy walking like a kid, but it wasn't. He picked up a ride. It was it was a suspended police officer, right? And he was suspended because he crashed 2 vehicles back in December. Reckless driving was one. And I don't know if he was under the influence of alcohol or what. You know what I'm saying? But he was suspended by Atlanta police, right? What happened was he rode in the guy's car, and he said something came to his mind saying that this guy is trying to hurt me. So he pulled out his gun and shot him, killed him. So, yeah. But he didn't run. He sat there because I guess now he's going to play the whole mental health thing. You know what I'm saying? When the police come. But they said when he came, he was just sitting back there in a daze. I mean, he could have a problem. But anytime people use mental health, you got to be pretty mentally established to shoot and kill a motherfucker point blank. But if you got mental health, you be shooting at anything that you think is moving, or you be thinking you see little bugs be like people and shit. That's mental health. Mental health ain't where you just took this shit out and killed this motherfucker. Bang. You know what I'm saying? That ain't mental health. Mm-hmm. Like the jokers go to them schools and kill up these kids and shit, or these stores and all that. Like last a week ago, motherfucker went in the store and shot 5 people, killed 2, and everybody else was wounded. Right? My thing is, you had to be pretty mental enough to go in there. You got all these clips on you. You got a fucking gun on both hips and a fucking assault rifle. And you, that mentally, you didn't know what you were doing. Shit.
Was the shooter white or black?
It was a brother. Both of them was brothers. Brother killed another brother. Yeah, brother killed a brother. You know, hey, I wanted to ask you a question, man. What you think about this ain't doing what we talk about. And for all the people background, I do jump around. You know what I'm saying? I say, keep it interesting. Because if you got questions for me, that's why the email floats up there. You know what I'm saying? You email me and let me know what you got to say. If you got anything you want to say, or put it in the chat room. You know? But how do you feel about Stephen A. going to the games?
Stephen A. going to the games?
Yeah, yesterday. He went to the game yesterday.
He put the stink on us. You know what I'm saying? Out there, you know what I'm saying? Hugging Spike Lee, rubbing up on him. He put the stink on us. You know what I'm saying? We were doing fine without him. Like I said yesterday. Yeah. All our games on TNT, we took care of business at home. ESPN got the home game, and look what happened, man.
Yeah.
I mean, ESPN, man. ESPN got access. I don't trust ESPN, and I don't got no proof. I don't got no receipts. I don't got no evidence in this. But ESPN, they got their own sports book called ESPN Bet. They got access to all these teams, man. They got access to all these teams. Behind the scenes, access to the coaches. They got access to everything, man. And they got power. They got the power to influence these games. You know what I'm saying? We were taking care of business at home all through these playoffs. And the one game we get on ESPN ABC, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't guard the ball call. And on another note, Chief, I'm glad you brought it up. If you look at the box score of that game, man, everybody, Pacers had 7 players shot more than 60%. Halliburton, and your boy, what's my boy name?
Tanaka.
No, Obi Toppin. They were the worst. They were the worst 2 shooters. Your boy, Halliburton was 10 for 17,
Right.
55%. Hey, you go to Hall of Fame shooting 55%. You know what I'm saying? But they had 7 players over 60%, Chief. You know what I'm saying? That never happened in the history of basketball in the game seven. Now, not only I can't even say game seven, playoff in the 48-minute game, Chief, you got 7 players shooting
Right.
over 60%, and then your one bench player, he 8 for 8.
Right.
Hey, Chief, last time I seen shooting like this was
Right.
1985 Villanova basketball team against Georgetown. And
Oh yeah.
10, 15 years later, they peeled on your back on the background of that game. Villanova's coked up. See? I'm putting it out there right now.
What?
Indiana Pacers was coked up yesterday. Hey, show me a box score similar to what Indiana shot yesterday. Come on now, you come up
No,
the bench, you 8 for 8.
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen
I
one.
can see you being 3 for 3, 4 for
Yeah.
name a player. Let's see a
Right.
player 8 for 8.
Right. Right. Because the majority of these teams have a lot of brick masons. But yesterday, I ain't seen no house built yesterday. I ain't seen.
They 7-footer.
Yeah.
Miles Turner shot 60%. Chief. I think he was like 7 for 11. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can't tell me Indiana wasn't coked up.
No. No, they probably was,
And
man.
Stephen A. He needs to stop telling people you're nigga because they ain't
Yeah,
doing us no good.
I don't like that either, man. I definitely don't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you doing all this cheerleading for the Knicks on TV, but when they lose, what did you say? I haven't heard it this morning because I didn't see it. But what you lose? I mean, you lose. What did you say? You know what I'm saying? This is where he started down. It's disgraceful. You're the God. Oh, everybody out. And you show up like this, you know? You know, that's him. Fuck Steven. I'm sick of him. That's on the real. You know? Well, what was on your schedule for the day, Jay?
You told me?
Yeah.
So me and the old lady we got an appointment to go to
Right.
at 3 o'clock. So there's been take here at 3 o'clock.
Right.
Uh, and I got some stuff going on the VA. I don't want to get into, man, because it's gonna get my blood pressure up talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Chief, man, what you think about the Timberwolves, man, going against Dallas? I think, man, that's gonna be must see TV right there.
Yeah. Well,
I
no.
don't know nothing about feeling Boston, Indiana. I think
What,
Minnesota, Dallas.
what you think? What you think about Ant-Man calling out Kyrie? I'm gonna cover Kyrie.
Ooh, that's new to me, Chief. I ain't heard that still.
Oh,
Yeah, give me
yeah.
details on that.
Oh no! At the end of the game, when they interviewed him, I forgot which one of them asked Ant-Man what do you think about the next series, and he said it's going to be a good one. But I'm covering Kyrie. In other words, he put it out. He covered Kyrie. But
Well,
see,
we'll peel onion back. We'll peel onion
uh-huh,
back on the defense, Chief. We'll peel
yeah,
onion back on Ant-Man's defense. He
right,
did shut down Murray game 7.
yeah, yeah,
He shut down Murray game 7 and bragged about it
yeah,
after the game. And bragged
yeah,
about it after the game.
yeah, yeah. But
Can he shut down Kyrie? I don't know. Kyrie, he wicked. He
Kyrie,
wicked with that. He wicked with
Kyrie
it.
is Kyrie is a different animal, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he is, man. Murray
Shit,
got handles. Murray got handles, man. But I mean, shit, man. I
it
think
ain't like
Kyrie went to the crossroads with his hand. He
yeah,
made
yeah.
a deal with the devil.
Yeah, shit. I ain't seen nobody have handled like Kyrie. Murray is a good player, but he ain't a Kyrie. You know.
It's gonna be a good It's gonna be a good series, Chief. I'm gonna have my popcorn, man. And you
You
know what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
We ain't gonna have no garden party, but I'm gonna be
Yeah,
sitting there with my popcorn, man.
yeah. That's gonna be a good one, man. No, you know what? We shouldn't give a guard party. Who's ever a Dallas, Minnesota fan, they should be getting the party. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
we ain't gonna hear from Gov. We ain't gonna hear from the sports governor, man. I mean, when last time sports governor checked in with TT?
Yeah, well, you're supposed to check in last week. I don't know what happened. But we'll
We
move
put we need
on.
to put him on the docket. If the
Yeah.
governor said if the governor said he was gonna parlay with the chief, we did.
Right,
That's a breach of
right.
contract right there. I mean, we put a big mo
Yeah.
charge. That's
Oh,
big mo
yeah,
charges right there.
yeah. He's supposed to do what he said he's gonna do. You
See,
know,
we can't allow people to make statements like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do something," and they'll show we don't hold them accountable. That's how I would do it elected,
yeah,
Judge. See, we gotta hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? You
right.
know what I'm saying? We gotta hold people accountable.
Okay. Out of all the Boston and Indiana fans, I don't know too many.
Oh, you
Oh, so
better
yeah.
say it again, Chief. Oh,
I
what?
said out of all the Boston and Indiana fans, only fan I know of the teams is Sports and Hill. So do you think she gonna do a Indiana show?
Oh, okay. What pillar on your back? What is Portsmouth Hill known for? When you look at her bio, what's her bio? Track and field aficionado, right? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Then you got Travelmatic, right? Then you got Travelmatic, right? But what down the line? Do you see Indiana Pacers fan anywhere on my bio? I think not. So, I mean, yeah, you can look at her bio. Indiana Pacers fan ain't nowhere on it. And I'm quite sure she enlightened everybody today that she's an Indiana Pacers fan. Hey, raise your hand if you knew she was a Pacers fan before today. I'll wait.
Yeah, you gonna get her dances up. But
This is what I do.
she
This is
been a
what I
fan.
do. Yeah.
She been a fan. She's explaining how she got a fan with you know what I'm saying?
I missed that show. I missed that show. I missed that show.
She said why she was a fan of Indiana. This was
That news to me. Hey, and you have that lightning bell, T. You know what I'm saying? When something when knowledge happens and you just learn something, you need to have that little sound bite. You know what I'm saying?
right. That's funny, man. But all in all, man, yeah, we gonna watch the game. We keep it anyway. So yeah, I don't even know who you want to be. Who you want to be in the championship? I'm gonna ask you that question. You ask
Who I want,
yeah,
I mean, it's like a win-win for me, man. I don't
right,
mind seeing Ant-Man get in the ring. I don't mind seeing Dallas get a ring. But then that's gonna make Jason Kidd have a championship to his resume.
uh-huh,
Excuse me.
yeah,
Like I said, I'm going for either Minnesota or Dallas. Man, because I'm telling you what, Minnesota beat Denver last night. That could change my interest in the NBA because
right,
I was not going to watch a Denver Dallas series. I really don't care because I probably felt Denver gonna win it, gonna be boring. Denver,
right.
Indiana, Denver, Boston. Who gonna watch that? Not me, not I.
Yeah,
But now, man, hey, I got my popcorn now. Dallas, Minnesota, that's gonna be showtime right there.
yeah,
That's
uh,
gonna be showtime right there. I mean,
yeah. I
I'm
think
just trying to think, Chief, who Minnesota gonna roll out? 'Cause, we got Spike Lee, we got LJ, Grandmama, all the stars. Who Minnesota gonna roll out? Alexander O'Neal? I
no,
mean,
they gonna roll the Gov out, RC out there. They gonna roll them two
I
out.
mean, we gonna see Ready for the World sitting front row in their little outfits. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
And their
gonna see
little outfits.
you gonna see what was Prince girl Vanity? You gonna
You
see
see
her?
Vanity? No, she dead, T.
Oh,
Vanity,
she
she was
there?
the upper room.
Uh,
Yeah, she was the upper
well,
room, man.
they got a seat out there for her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she can't sit out there for spiritually. She be on somebody's lap. But I don't know who they got. don't know who
I
live
don't
in
know, but
Minnesota.
I seen A-Rod on the sideline. Is he a part
He
owner
part,
of the Timberwolves or something?
yeah, he's still part owner.
I didn't know that, and I saw he got a little snowflake next to him.
Yeah,
He done moved on
yeah,
from the BX queen.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He told Andy Edwards, okay, give her a hug. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said what?
He told Anthony Edwards to give her a hug. You know, snowflake.
He don't want to do that. He don't want to do that.
That's the same thing I said. And man gonna hug her, and she gonna be like, oh
Oh
shit.
man, he don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be like, that's better than A-Rod hug. A-Rod getting a
Right,
big
right,
hug.
right. He
I
don't
got
want to do that. That little
she gonna
snowflake.
say, she said, oh, I got a little sweat on me and shit, a little must.
She's like he did a little mail order with that little snowflake. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, man. You know, all in all, man, I'm going for the underdog. The
Hey,
underdog.
what you sipping on, Chief? I see you
Oh,
got
this
your
is
little mug.
tea. This is tea. This is ginseng tea.
Ginseng tea. You add water or you
Yeah, yeah, and hot water. You know, I got a little pot, a little kettle and shit. And that bitch is hot. It start whistling.
uh
Yeah, yeah.
okay, I
So,
see you got your little North Carolina A&T shirt, man. Congratulations to
oh
them.
yeah. I got a hat too, man. But you know, I had to wear, you know, a jersey hat.
Well, remind me what happened with A&T again?
What happened to who?
North Carolina A&T. Why they in the news today? They did something. At the beginning of the show,
Oh
you said they did something.
no. I was saying I'm wearing them because I would like for the younger people that looking to, you know, question about who's that A&T Aggie and shit like that, you know. And then, you know, Griff sent me a certain hat, you know. So if he's watching today, you know, he's probably proud, you know what I'm saying, that the school is being shown on the recapping the 10 show. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people
Well,
be happy when Chief Rocket mentioned them or where they get it. You know? I'm still waiting for my, if anybody's Sluggo, I need that Georgia State shirt, baby.
hey, you hear about Georgia State? You hear about
Wow.
Georgia State, Chief? You heard that
Wow.
story? They this girl applied for Georgia State, right?
Uh-huh.
And they
Yeah.
sent her a acceptance letter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And she celebrated, a dream come true. It was the first of her family to be accepted to college. And then they
Right.
sent her a letter saying, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? We got to put you on the waiting
What?
list. Yeah, and this after, you know what I'm saying? This is a group buy. You
Oh,
know what I'm
man,
saying?
shit.
All her choices, after she, all her other choices, did their invitation and sentences. They, at the last minute, they told her, you can't come. Yeah,
Wow.
Georgia State, man. It's Georgia State, man. I had Sluggo on the phone so fast. And that was my daughter. You know, Sluggo, I heard he a trustee. You know what I'm saying? He on the
Oh,
board
yeah,
of trust.
trustee.
He on the
Right,
board of trust at Georgia State. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
Sluggo a big
right,
wig.
right, right. Hey, man, we got the Black Swan experience in here from the DMV, the Heisman Trophy, the #1 draft pick. Auntie is in the house. What's going on, Swan? I got to get my sound effects. I get back soon. We got Swan up
What's
here
going on, Swanee?
looking all luscious this morning, all pretty up. What's going on, honey? We got RC said, what happened to Cool Cell? He disappeared after they got Kirk Cousins, right? Cool Cells is still here. RC, I talked to Cool Cells this past weekend. You know, he was putting me down on you know, some things happening in the Georgia program, his son, and, you know, other motherfuckers here and there. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 people from Georgia going to play with Prime Time. A Georgia running back, a defensive back that went to Auburn, and the other brother, he's a grad student. I forgot who he plays with, man. But on the screen right now, we got a guest up in here. Diehard New York Knicks fan. Sorry ass Boston Raven, a Baltimore Raven fan, and a New York Yankee fan. We got Trey. Crazy up in the house. What's going on from the Barbershop Sports Podcast? What's up, Greg?
What up? Hey, you can hear me good, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
Really good, man. What's going on,
Okay.
Trey?
Okay.
I question that diehard
Hey,
Knicks
hey,
fan
what's
title. I question that.
why you question that?
We'll peel the onion back, Trey. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch your show for years now. I don't see nothing, not one New York Knick on there. I see the Ravens. I see the Ravens logo. I ain't not seen not one New York Knick. I ain't never seen you in blue and orange, Trey. We'll peel the onion back on that.
You don't see that go New York go right there? You don't
I'll
see
look in the
Carmelo's jersey
background.
right there, bro?
I know. I don't got my glasses, man.
Yeah,
People got tucked
you
away in the
need some
corner.
glasses, bro. You need some
Okay.
bifocals, man. Because in case you ain't been watching me, in case you ain't been watching enough and you ain't been checking out social media, you need to check out social media. Because last year when I went to the playoff game 4 against the Cavs at the Garden in the suite. Shout out to Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Sprewell made a surprise visit to the suite. He shook hands with everybody, took individual pictures with everybody, and then took pictures with the whole group that was there. So yeah, no, you can't question my Knicks fandom, bro. You can't do that.
Chief, you just flexed on her. You heard that, Chief? He just flexed on her. He said, "Sweet." Latrell Primo came down sweet. I see you flexing it, Trey. I see you flexing. I fall back, bro. I fall back.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good, man. How you be though?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I wish I was doing good as you and Crown Hold, the man nice, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good, though.
Oh, you ain't doing as good as they are.
We doing better than the Knicks. Let's just say that we're doing better today than the Knicks are.
What you feel about it? I see you got a little, dislike in it this morning. What you feel? You heard me, Trey?
It's a failure, man. What'd you say?
A failure? No, I'm just asking. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah. But you was asking how I felt about the Knicks season and about the game yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a failure. But first before I go into that, Brunson, get well soon. Josh Hart, OG, Randall, Bogdanovich, to all the guys that suffered some season. Mitch Robinson, to all the guys that suffered season-ending injuries and had to get surgery and have been dealing with a lot throughout the playoffs. Get well soon. That definitely get well soon. Take the time to heal through this offseason and come back stronger than ever. I think two things can be true at the same time. The Knicks had injuries, and at the same time, I expected this team to get to the conference finals this year. I felt like last year was a step up from a couple of years ago prior to that. Tibbs' first year, they got to the playoffs. They lost in the first round. Then they took a step back the following year. Last season, we get Brunson. We get to the second round with home court advantage, which we didn't expect, right? And then this year, for me, we had to go one step further, which for me, expectations was the conference finals. So that's why for me it's a failure. And you're gonna hear a lot of mainstream media giving the Knicks a pass, and that's fine. Look, I understand that they're in a different situation than they were, 10 years ago. I understand that they have 8 first-round picks. I understand that the contracts that we have to these guys right now are bargains right now. I understand moving forward that they're going to be able to do a lot in the offseason. But I'm sorry, man. I can't shake this, man. It's a failure. I can't shake it. Because now next season, and maybe not next season, this offseason, now we're gonna look at you as a title contender now. They're now in that group. It's been 4 seasons now under Coach Tibbs. Now it's time to put yourself into that championship contending window. Look at the offseason, right? Look at the teams in the East. Philadelphia's got a bunch of money in the cap space. They're probably going to be able to make a move or two. The Heat, they've been trying to get a star for a few years now. They kind of let the Dame Little thing slip away, so they fell on that. And not only are they going to be competing for championships next season, but they're going to have to compete this offseason because these other teams, the Bostons of the world, now you're looking at Indiana as sort of a threat now. And look, the Bucks will be back. You know what I mean? As far as the health is concerned, the Bucks are going to come back. The Sixers are going to be healthy. They're also going to be looking to add a star to their roster. The Heat are going to be healthy. They're going to look to add stars to their roster. We are going to have to compete with that if we want to be able to get to that championship level. So next season, for me, it's finals. For me, it's finals, or it's going to be another failure.
You know what, Trey? Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Hey, when you have you're in a corporation, right, and things don't go well for the corporation, they didn't meet their quarterly earnings, their projected earnings, you know what I'm saying, or their profit margin.
Yep.
They have a corporate board meeting, right? And number one mission for the board meeting is to assess blame. Where do you say this disappointing, right? So you said conference final was the objective. They didn't meet the objective. Where do we assess blame?
That was my question.
That's a good question. So, and I think I know where you're going with this, Jungle. So I'm not gonna phrase it this way. I'm not gonna say that Tibbs had a lot to do with the guys getting hurt, because that's a lot of injuries to just pin on the coach, right? But I will say this. When you go into the playoffs and you're playing teams that can go deep, that can go 9 players deep like the Pacers did, you're going to have to combat that in some way, right? I didn't like the fact that Alec Burke came in the middle of the Indiana series. I thought we should have saw him earlier in the playoffs. I don't like that Shake Milton, who was getting playoff minutes while he was a Sixer in Philly, not get minutes. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear on television, they say, "Oh, they went about as far as they could." No, they didn't. They had players on the bench that legitimately could have gave them minutes. Jericho Sims, a young dude, fresh legs, and I get it. He had the one bad moment in the Indy game. I think what was it, game 4, where he couldn't get the ball across half court. I get that. That's a mistake. I get that, but I don't think that should keep him on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should punish him for that. They got guys on the bench that they could have gave minutes to, and he chose to keep going with 6.5 man, 7-man rotations. And that's just not going to cut it against a team that legit can go 9 deep.
Yeah. You know
what? You just answered my question without answering the question. When I asked who the set is playing, you answered. You mentioned all the problems. Minutes, wear and tear. I mean, if you look at all these teams in the playoffs, what team looked one down? What team looked like they ain't had no legs left? What team? You know what I'm saying? Look at all these teams, Minnesota, Dallas, even Denver. You know what I'm saying? Boston, Indianapolis. These dudes look fresh. These teams going 9, 10 deep. But then you got on game 2, game 3, teams using a 7-man rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Josh Hart played
48
full games for like 3 straight games.
And he's sitting there rubbing his abdomen. You know what that means? Trey? That's wear and tear, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nick King look like a triage. It look like triage, man. Emergency room. Tibbs when he played down, Berg sat for 2 months. Berg sat for 2 months, man.
Yeah, he did. Because when he first came, he played, but then he played himself out because he wasn't used to his role as being a Knick, so he kind of played himself out.
And Chief, let's remember Chief too. He was on this roster 2 years ago. People forget that.
Yeah.
He was the starting point guard on the Knicks 2 seasons ago. The lost season, the season that they didn't get back to the playoffs. He was on this roster, so we knew he could play.
Right.
And now you get him back, and now you bury him in the bench, and you don't even give this guy a chance early on. That's my issue, is that Mitch went down, and you still kept the rotation at a 7-man, 6.5-man rotation. Bogey went down. You still kept it at a 7-man, 6.5-man rotation. That's to me where he kind of lost his series. That was not giving them other guys, Shake, Jericho, giving those other guys legit minutes. I've seen these guys play elsewhere before.
What's your move? We got 7. Say you Leon Rose, you the president of the Knicks. What's your next move?
I think you got to sit down with Tibbs, and you got to have a real hard conversation, and you got to be like, look, I bought in these players, man. I bought in Shake Milton. I bought in Alec Burke. Why the hell did these guys not get minutes when we had bodies dropping throughout the playoffs? Like that's the legit question I would be having right now.
Yeah, definitely. And see, this is the main thing right here. I feel the same way you feel, Trev. To me, it was Eastern Conference Championship or bust. I feel the season was bust, and it wasn't because of the players. The players played their hard. It's players that wanted to play didn't get a chance to play. The bust is because the coach, the management, they dropped the ball. Management should have been got on Tibbs about these players. By them not doing it, Tibbs is up for a contract. You know that. He's up for a contract.
Yeah.
So
they're talking about extending him. They're talking about extending him.
Oh no.
Ken Jones got the same.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, because I would have been okay with it if they would have extended him last offseason. The 3 years up to that point last year would have been enough to be like, hey, man, you kind of brought a culture back to this team. We being consistent now. Like, I would have accepted it then, but I always said throughout this regular season, there's a reason why they didn't give him that extension yet. There's a reason why they keep waiting on this. And I feel like they've watched this postseason the way it's gone, and now they're saying to themselves, or they have to be saying to themselves, do we really want to extend him, or do we just want to let him just kind of play this thing out? Now, I know coaches don't, they don't play on lame duck contract years, because that's what would happen if he wouldn't get the extension. He would be a lame duck coach going into next year. But to me, there's got to be a reason why they haven't given it to him already. Because I would have been okay with them doing it last offseason.
Right. Definitely. Wow. That's big, man. What I really feel that Leon Rose should do. But him and Tibbs are supposed to be kind of like friends. But if I was Leon Rose, I'd go and say, Tibbs, I love you, and I don't want to let you go. I think you have some good in this organization. We're gonna move you up there, give him some more bullshit made up position, right? And go get a coach. Because before you bring any players in there, you gotta have a coach. Because people are looking at what Tibbs doing. And the first thing they're gonna ask him, who gonna be the coach? That's the first thing. And I'm like this, man. we can't have the same shit going on next year. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have it going on.
So here's why I think the other thought in that front office would be they let Tibbs go. They're letting that culture walk out the door too. They're letting the reason why the Knicks are back in relevancy walk out the door, right? So I think there's a fear there. I really think that there's a fear that if they let him walk, that culture that was brought back to the Knicks goes out the door with him. So here's what I'm thinking. This is just a hypothetical. If you can't get Jay Wright to come in here and coach this team, then I'd keep Tibbs. But if you can get Jay Wright, Tibbs, so long. It's been real. We could put you in a front office position, but we feel like Jay Wright is the man for this head coaching position. We feel like he's the guy for this team.
I would love
if Jay Wright's available. If Jay Wright is available, go get Jay Wright.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you keep Tibbs, cool.
I've been saying that for the longest, man. You got 3 of Jay Wright players there. Bring them in.
Yeah.
Bring them in.
Yeah. And the other player that plays across the river, who fans have been like, hey, they should trade him from Brooklyn to the Knicks. I guess that's a possibility. I don't see it happening. I don't think the Nets and the Knicks are going to engage in trade talks unless the Nets are just out there to just rip the Knicks for assets. But I don't see that happening because he would be a good fit, Chief.
Right.
Jungle. I think Mikal Bridges would be a good fit on this team.
Oh, I would love to have him.
I just don't see how they would make. I just don't see how both sides would be able to, come together and have a reasonable negotiation.
Right. Definitely, man. Damn, Jungle. I know you had something else you wanted to ask Trey, but I think you kind of holding it in.
Let me see. Let me look at my checklist.
Uh-oh.
I trashed him.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
My next. No, I think I covered everything with Trey. What am I missing, Chief? What am I missing? I got him on the Ravens.
I just wanted to know, man. Hey, listen, but why I got both of y'all here, man? All I can say is let's go Knicks. Fuck the media, giving them a pass. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be hard on them so they can feel this throughout the off season, and next year they come more focused at home to make that run. So that's what I want. But when the media start acting nice and being like, then they're gonna think it wasn't a problem. I think it was a problem. And the problem was let me finish.
They scared to rip. They scared to rip the team. I think they scared to rip the team because they work for certain entities that cover the team. I think that's what it is, and it's not everybody. It's not everybody because there's some people that cover the Knicks that I do like Monica McNutt. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
I like
I like and the other cat that I like, Alan Hahn, who's on MSG, and he's on New York Radio. I've been following him for a few years now too, so he's very knowledgeable when it comes to the team and all that stuff, and he'll keep it real with you. So there's a couple of people that I do like, and then there's some that are on the radio that are just kind of don't want to hear the argument that the team's season is a failure. They don't want to hear that. They don't even want. They don't want to know why we think it's a failure. So, I'm not for all that. It's a failure. Brunson said it. Brunson even said it in the media. He said, "Look, man, did we win the championship? Did we get close? No. It's not a success. It's not."
Right. I like that. I like what he said too. Because, he's the type of player that I didn't want. I didn't want in high school. I didn't want in college. Now it's time for me to win here. he feel that Dallas messed up his first 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Behind that
the year.
bullshit.
That was it.
And Rick Carlisle even said that. When he played for me before I left Dallas, I knew what type of player he was, but I gave him the time.
Right.
But after that, they were trying to figure out how could he play with Luka. No, it's how Luka going just to him being the starting point guard, and he getting them that ball from time to time. You know, because Luka is to me, when he's in the game, it's a whole different game because Kyrie don't get the ball. But when he's out the game, Kyrie controls the ball, getting around the players, and getting his shot too. You know, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to beat Minnesota if they don't have that strategy of how they really play. With them young boys that they got in front, them motherfuckers, I don't know where they came from. They weren't there at the start of the season.
Derek Lively, PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Great midseason pickup for Dallas to get PJ Washington from Charlotte. That was a great pickup.
Yeah,
great pickup. Chief, I'm glad you brought this up, because here's another reason why I say that this is a failed season for the Knicks.
Right.
The defending champs got knocked out last night.
Yeah.
This is the new, we're in a new NBA. There is no dynasties. There is no clear-cut dynasties right now. What is it? It's the last this year is going to be the 6th year in a row where a different franchise is going to win a championship. Now, I think you got to go back to the 70s, the last time that's happened, where you had different teams over a 5-6 year stretch win the championship. And then obviously the 80s came, and then you had the Lakers dynasty, you had the Celtics, then the Pistons in the late 80s, and then obviously Jordan's Bulls in the 90s. The Rockets got one back-to-back in the mid-90s, and then you get to the new millennium, and then you've had the Lakers, you've had the Spurs, you've had the Heat, and you've had the Warriors. You've had all those, dynasties exist over the course of over the course of 40 years.
Right.
Over the course of 40 years, you've probably had maybe a couple of handful of teams, different teams win the championship. Now you got a handful of teams winning in 5 years now. This is going to be the 6th year in a row where somebody different wins it. So that's why, for me, man, if we was healthy, man, and the champs is knocked out,
this was our trophy. It was our trophy, man. Hurt players or not. We have enough. We have about 12 players on the team that can get some run on that court. If Tibbs was used them throughout the season, he didn't use them. See, that's when you're supposed to use your bench players throughout the season. So you know what you have when it comes down to playoff time. You know how long your bench is going to be. But Tibbs is not the type. I don't understand why they don't see this shit, man. I don't know if him and Leon Rose fucking or not, but if they is, they need to stop that shit, man. Because other people who's involved in this situation of getting better. And it can't get no better if you keep your fuck buddy with you. You know what I'm saying? So they might have to make a move and take care of that. But we cannot leave this show, and we all three are Jersey, New Yorkers, right? We cannot leave this show. We're not talking about our boy. He ain't my boy, but Diddy.
Who?
We can't go without talking about Diddy. Diddy.
Diddy. Man.
Yeah, Pump. What's your thought on him?
Shout out.
Trey?
Shout out to my guy Maestro. We had an off camera conversation about this. So So this was the conversation. So when you think about 90s R&B, I think there's maybe 2 names, maybe 3, maybe there's 3-4 other names that you could think about when it comes to 90s R&B. R. Kelly, Puff Daddy, and the whole Bad Boy, label, the music out of that Bad Boy catalog. You could throw in Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. You could throw in KG from Naughty by Nature because he had the label with Jaheim and Next and all that stuff. But mostly when you think about 90s R&B, I think R. Kelly is at the top of that list, and I think a large portion of that Bad Boy catalog is on that list at the top as well. Man, because you don't hear a lot of R. Kelly music being played on the radio stations anymore. Do we have to now ban all Bad Boy music and everything that's related, everything that Puff has created? Do we have to ban all that now because of, and look, we knew, I think we knew the truth before the video came out. So I'm not trying to say that now we know the truth because the video came out. We knew that there was something going on with this cat. And so, but we just now have absolute truth right now. Man, I got a bunch of Bad Boy records on my iPhone right now that I'm just starting to wonder, man, should I just boycott this dude's music, man? That's a lot of music. And that's a lot of music to get rid of, man. That's a lot.
But see, Jungle, you can chime in on this too. Why should we ban the music? The music ain't got shit to do with the person. You know what I'm saying? For one, Puffy, a lot of that shit is his art shit. So I would never ban because I love a lot of his art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would just ban him as a person that do things, or he at the bench or something like that. Or if he come on TV, I'll ban him from that. But his music, I wouldn't ban that.
Well, he got a few untouchables. He got a few untouchable songs that should get banned. Genuine, Usher, I Need a Girl, 1 and 2. Those untouchables. Those still, heavy rotation. Those songs with just Diddy trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and ban them. You know what I'm saying? But Usher, Genuine, you know what I'm saying? Those untouchables. But Trey, you hit PR rep. Would you greenlight him coming on social media apologizing for that video? Is that a good look or bad look?
It's a bad look. It's a bad look because you only apologize him because the video came out.
Right.
He don't feel that way. All the words he said in that video, he don't feel that way.
No. But he got some suckers believing him. You know what I'm saying? That's people.
Yo, this man had his 2 sons in the house when the house was getting raided, bro. Like, what we talking about here?
And they acting just like him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Rumors going around that Diddy's an FBI informant. Y'all believe that? That's why hit the name on raid was
that.
I don't know. I mean, who he informant?
Remember, there was a homeland raid. This wasn't FBI raid.
Yeah,
it was a homeland security raid.
Right. Homeland raid.
It was a homeland
Jungle,
raid.
You know what I do believe? Jungle? I believe that they raided his home not to like arrest him or anything, but I believe that they could raid his home and hide evidence.
Wow.
Oh shit! I ain't thinking about that, Trey.
Yeah,
that's a possibility, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because what have we heard since then? Since the raid, what have we heard? We've heard nothing.
But you know what? You know what? I'm glad you said that because see, people blame Wendy Williams for putting Puffy and other artists' business out there. But all she's doing is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is my thing right here, as far as them planting shit on him, right? Puffy was trying to get something. I can't remember what it is. He was trying to get something, and they probably trying to stop him from getting it. You know, I don't know what it was, but I heard this a while back. He was trying to purchase something, and after that, that's when Cassie came out with the story. See what it is? Some people see. That's why If you got a big group of people, you got to know who you got in your circle. Because, you know, just like a drug thing, you got motherfuckers leaving shit out. But they could get caught out in the streets doing something. And the motherfucker like, I'll tell you what, I can get you off this if you get some evidence on so-and-so. You know? So whatever coming out now, video-wise and all that, these people know about that already. You know, the reason it's coming out is because they want him now better than they did back then. Back then, they didn't want him back. See, they give you enough rope so you can be hanging from the bridge, and that's where he at, right? Hanging from the bridge. They get ready to go scoop him up. But I'm like this. The way he beat that girl, you know, I had a mother that had a boyfriend one time. I had to, as a little kid, go get one of the black iron frying pans, you know, the people. I still got one. Other people got it too. I would have got one of them motherfuckers that came across his back. He was, you know, hitting on my mother, man. And ever since then, I always said I never hit a woman in my life, and I never did. But you don't get shit out of it. What you get out of it? I know women gonna hit you sometime and do things, you know. Go ahead.
Ray Rice was on video beating this girl. We ain't heard from him since. You know what I'm saying? Right. I remember I was at church basketball game, and I broke down the video.
Jungle, let me stop you there. And maybe it's because I'm a Ravens fan, but we have heard from Ray Rice since that incident. Okay. Ray Rice come at the facility and stuff. Ray Rice come to the facility. Ray Rice came to a regular season game a couple seasons ago. There was a big debate about whether, you know, the Ravens should have, you know, highlighted him as like the what do you call it? The alumni of the week or something, or, you know, player of the week. They do this thing every season where they bring back prior players and stuff. And they decided to bring back Ray Rice last season, and I thought, okay, that's cool. I mean, this thing happened 10 years ago, so you know, he's done a lot in the community since then. He's still with his wife. You know, he's still with the same girl, and they doing great and everything like that. So, but I just wanted to let you know that yes, we've heard from Ray Rice in Raven, you know, fan base circles, but I get you. Like from a national standpoint, people haven't heard a lot about Ray Rice.
Right, 27 years old, almost in his prime. Well, he was still in his prime, I'll say. You know, 1,000 yards, 1,400 yard rushing.
Definitely was in his prime.
In the prime, and he ain't taking another snap. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. That on Diddy. On video, whether doctored or not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it kind of like he had like a green screen. It just, I don't know, man. It looked a little doctored, you know what I'm saying? But hey, and he came out and he apologized for it, you know what I'm saying? So it's real, but I don't see him coming back from this, man. I don't see him coming back from this, man. I think he's done. And also, y'all forgot Keefe D. Keefe D was arrested for the Tupac murder, right? And word on the street is somebody paid Keefe D to take out Tupac. So the question is, who paid Keefe D? Word on the street is it was Puffy, $400,000.
What? So he got rid of Big and Tupac.
Hey, don't stop there. Black Rob did video. Talking about how Bad Boy made promises and didn't pay him. You know what I'm saying? As you know, he's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sean got locked up. Sean got locked up.
And I think Sean got to pay off from Diddy. I think he got to pay off when he came out.
Because he took the weight for that night.
Right.
Yeah, he took the weight for that night. So he got paid, you know. I mean, Puppy had to do that.
Sean is a better individual than me, because ain't no way I'd be the ambassador for Belize and then come back to the States and be wanting to, you know, come on stage with Puff. Like that's a better man than me.
What's going on, Bad News? What's going on, nephew?
What's up, Bad News? Thank you for coming in. But yeah, man, Puffy fucked with a lot. Every day, more shit coming out. People he dealt with or Puff. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out every day, man. I'm like,
Got a lot of bodies, Chief.
yeah, I know
Kim
he dealt
Porter.
with all these people, man. Yeah.
Kim Porter.
Yeah.
Kim Porter. Kim Porter. Death. It's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell, Heavy D, all the whole uptown,
Hey,
heads.
hey, Jungle. I'm gonna throw one more name in there, and he's still alive, but he did have
I'll
a
be
health
sure.
scare recently. Yep.
I'll be sure who been questioning Kim Porter's death because he got baby by Kim Porter. You know what I'm saying? He questioned it. Next thing you know, he goes out with the same type, almost with the same type of known health issue. And plus, I'll be sure son lives with Puffy.
Right.
So the bad blood right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey man.
She said Jamie Foxx too.
If Puffy go to trial, hey Trey Chief, if Puffy go to trial, it's gonna be bigger than OJ.
Yeah, it's gonna be way bigger than that.
Hey, he gonna pull a Nino Brown and start naming everybody. He said, "Yo, if I'm going down, I'm gonna take everybody down with me."
I think he got some powerful enemies. Man, and they'll snipe him before he make it to court. Point aim. He got some powerful enemies.
Yeah, that's sad though. But see, I stopped liking him when Biggie got killed, man, because it was documented that the game from LA called and said, "Hey, man, there's a lot of talk about Biggie coming out here. People acting. You need that extra protection. But we'll protect you the whole time." No, we got it, man. We got it. See, he wanted him dead because he probably farted than dead. You know what I'm saying? If he would have had that extra protection, they would have been able to kill him. So now this shit starting to add up and shit, man, to the point where I'm looking for him to be on several charges, man. Jungle, since you're a judge, man, you know what I'm saying? How many charges you think is going to come up?
In regards to who?
Everything going on with Puff.
Everything going on with Puff?
Yeah.
He got myriad charges, man. It just all depends on who come forward. You know what I'm saying? Right. Who come forward? You got Kim Porter family, you got Craig Mack family, Black Rob family, and you got a whole Jaguar Wright is still out there. Steve Wolfen, you got Gene Deal, former security guard. I mean, this will be the first class action. This will be the first class action. Individual. G-Dep. Who just got out of prison.
He just got out. Yeah, Loon. What about that nigga Loon?
Where he at?
I think he got dirt on Loon. I think Loon was in those take that video. You know, I think Loon will be quiet.
Yeah, because Loon under the Nation of Islam right now.
I don't think we're gonna hear from Loon. I think Loon, whatever he got on Diddy, he want to be kept on the rap.
Yeah.
Then you got your boy Christopher Williams. I'm dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen
he was
that
assaulted by Puff.
I ain't seen.
He
was talking about Puff too.
Well, it's some assault allegations going on between them. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the facts, so I don't want to throw it out there on this little global platform we on right now. But just Google Christopher Williams and Puff Daddy rumors.
Yeah,
they need to. They need to remake that whole Uptown Records documentary, man.
Got to, because everybody dead except I'll be sure.
I didn't even watch it. How did you talk about the one with Puff on it? One with Puff on it? How is that? I ain't never watched it yet. Is that good?
The one that was on BET some years ago, yeah.
But you know,
it was called it was called Making a Label. It was called Making a Label.
Yeah,
they did one on Rough Riders. They did one on No Limit. and I forget what the other labels they did it on, but yeah.
Shit, they got one on Puff now. They got one on, it's Diddy something. It's documentary right now. It's about this shit going on now. I think it probably with the early phases.
Yeah.
You know, but they ain't gonna never have everything out there, man. But I'm looking for it to be like this, man. You don't have motherfuckers out here. You don't have like, you know, the Beehive. You don't have Diddy Hive.
I'm waiting for Surviving Puff Daddy. I'm waiting for that documentary, Surviving Puff Daddy. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. She said it's going to take.
And I wonder what Mary J. Blige got to say about all this.
Yeah, I heard she got assaulted by Puff Daddy.
What?
Yeah, I heard that too, man. She got hands.
Because Mary J. been quiet. She been quiet.
But she used to praise the hell out of him. Puff, yeah, that's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got out from under Puff when she went to Death Row. You know what I'm saying? She on the Interscope, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different camp. That's a whole different camp than Arista Puffy Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? So she got out of that.
Death Row.
Yeah, but she went to did some deal with Suge Knight. Yeah, look that up. She went out there and Suge Knight,
Mary J. Blige?
Yeah. She don't got no affiliation with Puff right now. Look that up.
You think about Michelle. You thinking about her?
No, I think I got.
You know what? Now that sounds a little good because remember the Super Bowl, how they made sure that
she with Dr. Dre. Yeah, she's on.
Word of that.
I think she went out west. Yeah, she went out west, Dre. Yeah, she no longer affiliated. Remember, Andre Harrell signed Mary J. Andre Harrell signed her. Andre Harrell, Heavy D,
right?
Really discovered Mary J. You know what I'm saying? She was Uptown.
Right. She was on Uptown. Right. She was on Uptown Records, and then I think she left Uptown, and I thought she went to MCA, and then from MCA, I thought she went to what's that one label? It was one of the newer labels in like the early 2000s that she went to.
Def Jam.
And then after that, huh?
Def Jam.
No, not Def Jam. It was one of the newer. It was one of the newer labels that she went to.
The label that signed Dr. Dre, Mary J went out there and they busted out a couple of albums, but she went out west. You know what I'm saying? Now the official name.
I know Dre produced No More. Not No More Drama. She did a joint on that album. He did a record for her on that album. I forgot the name of the song now, but yeah, he did some work on that album for her.
Yeah, every song she got, if somebody did something different, producer something, she always shout their name out in the song and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Mary.
Right.
But hey man, this shit about to get crazy. She said, I'm gonna take a while, but when the feds are on your head, it usually doesn't end well. What about Justin Bieber and Usher? I don't see them saying anything.
Well, but Justin Bieber, I heard something on YouTube. And you know, Puff Daddy was like, "Why you don't come around no more? When you gonna come party with me?" And Justin Bieber didn't sound too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And Usher went on record saying, you know, when he was under 18, he stayed with Puff. You know what I'm saying? He witnessed how he got down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Usher gonna stay.
Hold up. You say he witnessed how he go down. Go down how?
Well, you know, there's an interview out there with Usher and P. Diddy right next to each other, and P. Diddy let slip like, yeah, we used to wake up together. You know what I'm saying? Go look that up. It's out there. It's out there. Don't take my word for it. Google it. Usher and P. Diddy video together. They interview.
And
you know,
and let's remember,
he had a little too much to drink.
Oh, shit.
And let's remember, Usher was a child star too. Let's remember that.
Right. He was.
Yeah. Just like Bow Wow. You know what? It was said that to be a part of Cash Money back in the day, Baby had to test you before you get any type of money, jewelry, and start making tracks. He had to test you. So babies out there knocking them boys down. That's pitiful, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate to think something like that.
And you know what? And you know what? These are the words of number one chief rocker, Jerseyvern, not built for this network. You know what I'm saying? Jungle Brother or Trey Crazy Barbershop. This is my word. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to DM me, DM me. If you feel I'm putting your name in vain, DM me, and I'll respond. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Trey, I just got a fake text message. Hey Trey, I just got a fake text message. It said, "Ask Trey how the Maestro feel about his Steelers having two quarterbacks, Fields and Wilson."
Well, he feels. I think he's excited. I think he's just not showing it as enthusiastic as I guess I expected it. Because look, you're coming off of the Kenny Pickett era, and I think anything would have been an upgrade over Kenny Pickett. Now he keep telling you this, but he never wanted Kenny Pickett, but he always rode with him because that's who the quarterback was. So Russell Wilson, I think at this stage, is a clear upgrade over Kenny Pickett. I think Justin Fields, who has a brighter future than Russell Wilson, is an upgrade over Kenny Pickett. It's just according to how they use him. Yeah, I think he's excited. I think I think he's being humble. He's being very humble about it until the real games get going, and then he'll be talking shit again. So.
I'm quite sure he will if they win it. You know, I think Pittsburgh Steelers fan now. Living like a little boy in the candy store, waiting to get in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Trey, well, how you feel about Minnesota upsetting Denver last night? And who you got on that series, Minnesota Dallas?
First of all, shout out to the T-Wolves, man. The way that series went, the fact that they beat the champs in their building 3 times in the series, this is the most impressive playoff run I've seen in a while from a team. And this is from a team that really hasn't done anything. Like no championships. This is their first conference championship in 20 years. And they got a young cat on there that people are projecting could be the face of the league one of these days. It's impressive. It's impressive what the Wolves have done. I honestly do not know who I'm picking in this series because I think this series can go either way. It could definitely go 7, and it could go either way. Because you got to deal with Kyrie, you got to deal with Luka, you got to deal with Tim Hardaway Jr., and you got to deal with them young, trees, playing in that front court for Dallas. So, it's gonna be exciting, but I haven't really figured out who I'm picking on that one yet.
Should Stephen A. Smith be banned from MSG for bringing that thing to us yesterday? Should Stephen A. be banned?
Yeah, he's definitely been banned by a lot of folks in media.
He was rubbing on Spike Lee head like he was a genie or something, man. He put all this thing on Spike Lee. He pretty much assaulted Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? We ain't need Stephen A. to come out there and show everybody he ain't a big fan.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah, I could have went without that.
Yeah,
I could have went without that. But he claims to be a fan, so he wanted to go to the game. So, but I just wish that he was going to the game just as a fan and not as both a fan and as you covering the team.
Yeah, that's what that's
because he went to what game was it? He went to game 2 against Philly, but he went just as a fan. He didn't go as fan and media or just as media. He went as just a fan. I wish he would have just went to game 7 yesterday as just a fan.
Yeah. And last thing for me, Chief, Trey. Yeah. Hey, I think inside the NBA is done. Did this embassy deal go through?
According to what I've been seeing on Twitter, it looks like TNT is not going to be in a position to outbid NBC, so it looks
Wow,
like it's
that's
a
what it
done
is.
deal, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
It looks like it's a done deal.
so is this
So
gonna
I
be?
think
Is this gonna
so.
be NBT regular NBC or NBC stream?
I think it's going to be both. So I like Peacock.
Oh,
So they're going to have games on Peacock. They'll have
yeah,
games on NBC.
right,
They'll probably have games on USA because USA and NBC are owned by the same people, Universal.
right,
So I think that's what's going to happen. Now, I think next season would be the last year TNT covers the NBA.
right. Oh,
And if you
okay.
listen closely on Inside the NBA, if you listen closely to Charles Barkley when he's talking, he's kind of joked around and kind of alluded to that they were going to eventually lose the NBA package. You'd have to check out some of the stuff he's been saying. Like,
Right.
I think he made reference to like being on an unemployment line or something like that, or gonna have to go look for a new residence or something like that. So he's alluded to some stuff like, on a subliminal side. But yeah,
Right.
I think NBC getting the NBA back, I think, is a huge deal.
Well,
Now,
Trey,
are they gonna get the theme song back? Is that gonna be the thing? Are they gonna get the theme song back? We'll see.
before
We'll
you were
see.
born in 1993, the Fox stole the NFL or NFC from CBS, right?
Yeah.
And Pat Summerall and John Madden was the two big media guys for CBS.
Yes.
They transferred over to Fox.
Yes.
Do you think inside the
I
NBA
know.
crew will transfer over to NBC, or you think it's just gonna be gutted and they done?
Well,
So Ernie Johnson already came out and said he's staying with Turner regardless of what happens. Because Ernie Johnson does baseball and I think golf for the network and stuff also. So
right.
Ernie's staying regardless of what happens. You're really asking about Charles, Shaq, and Kenny Smith. I mean, NBC could grab them up and maybe create something new, but then who's your studio host going to be? Because
Well,
I
I
don't
heard.
think you can recreate what those guys had with Ernie Johnson. I think Ernie Johnson is kind of the guy that's like a good mediator, like good to great mediator for those guys. So I don't know
Right.
that you're going to recreate that, even if you're NBC and you do get those guys to come over.
Well,
And by the way, Jungle, I was born in 1983.
Come on, Trey, stop.
I was
Trey.
born in 1983, man. So
Come on, Trey,
I
stop.
remember the CBS to Fox thing clearly. I remember that.
Come on, Trey,
Oh,
stop.
okay.
Man.
Yes.
Do we got show receipts? Do we got show receipts, Trey? Come on, stop.
No. Hey, but
Hey,
listen,
if you're saying I'm 30 years old, that's a compliment. If you just compliment me, saying I look 30, I'm good with that. But I'm actually 41.
oh, that's good, man. That's great, man. You are a year older than my oldest son. That makes me feel like I'm an old motherfucker up in here. But anyway, man. Hey, listen, man. Trey, let everybody know where to find you and what you got going on. You and your partner, man. And man, we appreciate you coming on today, bro. We need that big talk today, man.
Yeah, Chief, thank you. And Jungle Brother, thank you too for letting me hop on here and talk some Knicks and some other stuff, man. Check us out, man. It's myself, it's my guy Maestro Styles, the Barbershop Sports Talk podcast. You can find us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We got the Facebook page as well. We're also on Twitter, or if you want to call it X. Well, I don't call it X, but you can follow us on Twitter at Barbershop SPOR2. And if you guys got Twitch, you could watch us on Twitch as well. And we got some things coming up. We got a merch store also, so we got some hats and some hoodies, which it's not hoodie season, but we got some of that stuff on there. We got t-shirts and stuff. So, check it out. Check us out. Every Tuesday we're live around about 7:00.
Yeah,
and you never know who the guest is going to be. So
you need to get the Gov on your show about this Minnesota thing, because the Gov we've been doing the Gov now 10. I've been doing it 10 years, and this is the second time they ever got this close. So we need to get him on it and on them hoodies, bro.
I know he's doing. Yeah. I know he's doing jumping jacks right about now.
Oh yeah, he was in the chat room earlier. But on them hoodies, being that it's the summertime, it's about to be summertime. Could Chief, I get half price off? Can I get half price off?
Hey Trey, man, your Ravens play.
Yeah, half price off. Yeah, half price off.
I'll talk to my team and get back to you.
Okay,
hey Trey, your Ravens play Chiefs week 1, man. If your boy Derrick Henry,
yes sir,
don't get at least 15 to 20 carries, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on that BS. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of my boy Gus Edwards. He in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Good move for Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? Gus Edwards might lead the league.
Well, you know what that's about. Well, Jungle, you know what that's about, right? That was family nepotism, because the brother that coaches the Ravens has the brother that coaches the Chargers now. So and also Greg Roman is over there too. So Gus Edwards was, playing under Greg Roman's system when Greg Roman was here in Baltimore. So and J.K. Dobbins is over there too, by the way. Shout out
he went to San Diego? He went to San Diego?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
Hey man, watch out for those Chargers, man.
Yeah,
the great he's big time Chargers fan. You know what I'm saying? He got a little boat onesie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, watch out for San Diego, man. Watch out for San Diego. But Trey, man. Derrick Henry to get 15 to 20 carries and take the pressure off, man, off Lamar Jackson week 1 against Kansas City, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. We gonna get the dub, man. It's a revenge game, man. So we gonna get the dub.
Yeah.
We gonna get the dub. But hey, fellas, appreciate you guys having me on. I gotta drop off. I gotta get into a 1 o'clock meeting. So
all right, Trey.
Okay.
Hey, last thing for me, Chief. Hey, we got the Vikings week 1, man. I don't know who the quarterback gonna be for the Vikings, man, but we need to get that win, man.
Shit. Galapagos can beat the Vikings, so shit, we can use him until we decide we want to play game 2.
Say what?
Jimmy G could be the quarterback that day. Jimmy Galapagos.
He went to Minnesota?
No, DeVito. No, DeVito could be our quarterback for game 1 until we decide who we want to throw out there. But they talking about
shout out to Jersey Mike.
Yeah, they talking about Lock didn't start quarterback until all in all, man. I think they trying to push Daniel Jones out, man.
He need to be out, Chief. He need to be out, Chief, man. Him and Kirk Cousins got the same agent, man. Because ain't nobody was checking for Daniel Jones when they signed him for $170 million. That's asinine, man.
No, ain't nobody checking him, man. They could have drafted somebody, man. And shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's water under the bridge. Now we just I like our team defensively, and I like our team offensively, except for the quarterback. Because receiver wise, we got 2 number ones that was number 1 in the SEC, Hyatt and what's the new guy name? What's the new wide receiver name?
We got neighbors. We got neighbors.
We got Hyatt
last year, and we got neighbors this year.
Yeah.
Oh, we need Trigger Man.
Who the chicken man?
Oh, we need a Trigger Man.
Oh, Trigger.
Oh, we need a quarterback.
You said Trigger Man. I thought you said we need a chicken man.
Nah, we do need a chicken man. We do need a chicken man to cut the head off that darn rooster they call Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. But anyway, Jungle, tell everybody. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make an announcement, and I didn't even tell Jungle this shit, man. But to everybody in YouTube that's still listening behind the scenes and everything, this brother right here next to me, Jungle brother, he started me doing this shit, man. We both started at the same time, because we both did this together. Because he reached out to me and the Doug Stewart and Studio Media's back on with Ryan and Doug, the 2 Live Studios, they coming on. I don't really know they set time. They've been coming on in the morning, so I don't know if that's going to be their original time. But being that Doug used to have a show every day, or 3 or 4 times a week, and me and Jungle being there, and you know, Jungle called me one day, said, "Yo, Chief, let's get our own shit going, man. I'm tired of Doug hanging up on you." I used to get hung up on. I used to get hung up on the national station. You know what I'm saying? I used to get hung up on Doug's podcast. But you know me, I don't hang up on people unless you really piss me off. I give you time to get it out. But Jungle started this shit, man. I was in the truck down in Thomason, Georgia, you know, on a layover. Jungle could be anywhere in the United States. In his truck, he said, "Yo, man, I just you do the talking, and I got the control." And we became successful, man, because we got all these other people to follow us. Shit, it's about what, 7, 8 people got their own shows now, Jungle. They used to be in our chat room and used to come on our show. You know what I'm saying? So my gift to Jungle is, yo, man, don't go nowhere, brother. On Mondays, the door's open for you and me. It could be the #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern and the Jungle Brothers Recap and Entertainment Show. I'm putting that out there today. You think about it, I'm putting it out there. But I would love to have you on Mondays, bro, because this would be an energizer, especially when it's time to talk our team. Like the Yankees get ready to get on this road. The Giants be playing soon. The Rangers are in the fucking Stanley Cup right now. So, you know, it's a lot to talk about. And it's shit that I don't bring to the table, I know you don't bring to the table. So,
I don't need to think about it. I accept it on one condition, Chief.
Yeah.
I accept it on one condition, Chief.
What's that?
Kind of hold to tell me who the Bobby is. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my face lined up like Crown Holder. You know what I'm saying? You tell me who the Bobby is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'll fly the motherfucker to Charlotte if you want that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get my face lined up. You know, I want to get a face like Crown Holder. You know what I'm saying? I want to get all that lined up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what? Crown Holder started doing that shit when he started getting on his video, boy. So Crown Holder must be like, hey, you know, yeah, I'm the motherfucker that used to be, get your weekend started. This is the Crown Holder.
Yeah,
DJ
Hey, Crown Holder, I'm getting you back for yesterday. You questioned my church league. I'm getting this payback for yesterday, Crown Holder. You know what I'm saying? What love, brother. What love.
Yeah, oh, you know, man, that's my dude right there, man. We make it build for this network a little extra special, man. You know what I'm saying? We got, like I said, we got some things coming down the line. Me and DJ Bookie Dane should be on next week sometime. The Jersey Connect show got some things we working on about to start doing. And then we got this here panel thing with me, you, and the Crown Holder going up against 3 women on a panel. Just about talking about everything in life and men and women. You know what I'm saying? So we got that coming on. And then y'all supposed to have the thing, find Chief Rocka a woman. I'm waiting for that. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just sitting
Finding Chief Rocka a woman. That's going to be a great show right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finding Chief Rocka a woman.
Right. So we got all that shit coming down the line. And for all you people new to us on YouTube, hey, if we keep it lit, keep it locked. That's all. You know, keep it locked to the station, and we're going to bring you some entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But who want to have this sad ass show on? You know, shit. You sitting there like this, nodding on the motherfucking talk. You want motherfuckers talking shit. You want motherfuckers saying something funny. And you want motherfuckers to bring to you what's really going on out here in these streets without being scared. I'm a motherfucker that's not scared to bring it. Right? So now you know who I am. I want to know who you are. All right? Well, with that said and done, Jungle, I'm about to get out. Go ahead and say what you got to say, bro.
No, go ahead. I'll start from there. It'll be another 15 minutes there.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
As far as finding you a woman, does she have to know how to fry that chicken right or not?
She go that no, I do what?
Fry that chicken right.
Oh, yeah, she definitely gonna have to know how to do that. If she can't do it better than me, she ain't no good. Okay, another one. What else you got?
Okay. What if you drink Coke 45? Is that a red flag? You know what I'm saying? Or what? You know what I'm saying?
No, because I drink beer too. And if that's your flavor, you want to be a mistress, Billy D, go ahead and be that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? That Coke 45 make you fuck hard in bed too. All right, next.
What if she got multiple teams? What if she like T-Man and Vince Wright? She got about 5 or 6, 7 different teams. You know what I'm saying? Is that a red flag?
Well, see, what I had to do to her then when she got several different teams, I'll say, why you got so many teams? Just because you like players on the team? Because if you like just players on the team and not the team itself, then you're going to be the shield. But if you like all these different teams, you got to tell me why. What have they done for you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I run down to.
Yeah, that's going to be a great show right there.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm waiting for these brothers to set it up. You may have to push their buttons, man. The great crown holder, they all supposed to be setting this shit up, man. So you may have to push their buttons, John, and get this shit going. But I'm ready. I'm ready, man. They supposed to be bringing on 3 girls at a time or 2 girls, whatever it is. I can't see. I won't see them. I just be me. The one I picked, then you get to see at the end of the show. I can't wait, man. You know
all right, T-Man, I'll stop at T-Man. You know, let me let Chief go, man. I can be here all day talking shit.
No, we good, man. That's what we got this shit for. Talk shit, bro. This makes our life better. Like, Doug and Ryan said. Well, Doug said, I don't think Ryan said too much. Doug said, I ride down the street, listen to podcast shows, and podcast music. He said, regular radio don't thrill him no more. And I was like, damn, I think everybody's getting like that, man. Mainstream ain't holding their weight as far as keeping people. The people they gonna keep is the motherfuckers that always want to call up when they want to win a prize or something, or the radio giving out something. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a lot of people still on it. With me, I didn't got a lot out the radio because I knew all the personalities. So I used to call their show. And I used to get prizes too and shit like that. That shit don't faze me. What faze me is bringing reality to the people. You know what I'm saying? Because I think on the radio it's a lot of friction. Friction. So we bring reality to, the radio. And brothers like you and Crown Holder and Tony Sanchez and RC and everybody here, we bring reality. That's what's up, man. So you want to let people know what's... Yeah, go ahead. What's the last question?
Last thing, Chief, I promise, man. I'll wait for your answer off the air, man.
No, it's
hey,
good.
last question for me, Chief. Last question for me. What are we gonna do about Mock? Mock came on there yesterday, threw rocks, then he ran and tried to hide behind his mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at my mama's house. What are we gonna do about Mock?
Well, Mock came in here this morning and he too. You know what I'm saying? He came to just show his face and he kept rolling. And I knew he wasn't at work yet. So
right.
Yeah.
He got to be at work at 11 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock his time, or 12.
Right. About 11 o'clock our time, or about 11 or 12 our time. But whichever way it goes, he usually spends some time. But he ain't spend no time today. And I don't know why. But yeah, man, we're gonna have to do something about it.
We gotta do something with Mock. We can't let him do what he did yesterday, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of Mock.
Yeah, definitely that, man. Definitely. Bro, you enjoy your day today, man. Don't aggravate the wife too much today, because I know you can probably get aggravated sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Buttercup, I got you back.
Well, man, I was supposed to help Buttercup out an hour ago, but I was on here with you, so that's strike one for me today. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know what Buttercup like, so I get out doghouse. I know what she like.
Okay. Yeah, get out that doghouse. But you know what brothers used to do? They used to blame me for their problems with their girl. I'm like, oh, hey, how the fuck you blaming me? I ain't fucking you. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm gone.
Hey, one love, everybody.